What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of History Hyenas. Both of us are here. The whole crew's here. And we got a very special guest all the way from Los Angeles via Boston. Give it up for one of the funniest guys to ever do stand-up comedy, Bill Burr, everybody.
Hey.
Bill Burr,
It's
yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said he was going to be on time. He was late.
Yeah, he was late. I thought you were going to...
Yeah. So he's German punctuality.
I was also saying historical hyenas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's history.
History
Yeah.
hyenas.
And we put an H in it, history hyenas.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes
We're
we call it
assholes.
historical, too. This is...
I thought you were doing like hysterical and historical.
We're just a couple FFs.
We're just FFs. Yeah, so...
Oh, God. Don't
yeah.
start talking shop. I don't...
No.
Fuck faces?
Well, yeah,
That's a good guess.
Fuck face. Well,
Yeah.
fuck faces, fat fucks that's good. But
Yeah.
then we'll tell you what it really is off the air.
Oh. All right.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's working quick up there. He's got it. Yeah.
Billy, you can't.
no, you
well, no,
can't.
Bill.
I'm not... I suck at the Wheel of Fortune, so I have no idea what
No,
it is.
because you know what because the older guys, Robert Kelly's and all that, they all call you Billy. Colin calls you Billy, but I fucking Bill.
I'm
You know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing. I don't know about the chain. If it's thick enough to be
Yeah.
that level of confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's-
but
well,
when
That's
the
more of a necklace.
when the chain's out,
Yeah,
I just
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around
Yeah,
his
I-
fucking neck.
no,
Yeah.
I say guy when the chain's out.
Yeah, when it
Okay.
chains out. Yeah, but he does make a good point. It's not really
not-
a chain. It's more of an ankle bracelet on a big
Well,
girl.
yeah, my kid's mom was like, "Why are you wearing women's jewelry?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Shut up."
But here's the thing: his mom bought him for that, and he for high school, and then he found it in his room and
yeah.
he put it back on.
My-
I'm saying his face. It's too much Guido when it comes out.
No, you know what it is? You've aged past that chain where it becomes a necklace. If you're like
Right.
18, I get it. This is his first
Right, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
A relative bought it for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
I don't know why
Or it just looks like hasn't made it in comedy, and he's only like he's from Ridgewood and he's going
Yeah.
to church. That's
So
the
what do you
church
think
he pulls it out to go to church.
Is it all right to? But when it's tucked in,
Jesus, no, you care.
yeah. I mean,
He's from Ridgewood, Queens. I mean, I'm the classist.
None of that means anything to me. You guys, hey, I'm from fucking the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. Hey, the pizza over here. It's all fucking New York to me. You
Yeah.
guys all look and sound the same. To
same.
me.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah,
I-
meatheads. Just like the meatheads I
I know.
grew up with, but you just have different accents.
They're
Yeah.
very similar, though. Boston, New York.
As far as meatheads, there's a through line of meatheads from here right down, from Boston all the way down to Philly.
Yeah.
It's really the same person. It's the sports allegiance and the invisible state lines
Right.
and boroughs that keep us separated, and that's what the man wants.
That's what they
Yeah.
want.
They don't want us to get along.
and it's good, and it's like I feel like guy from Boston sports fan.
Suburbs. Cul-de-sacs.
But-
no South Boston, wasn't good at math, didn't steal cars.
but still, like, doesn't.
I had to get the Goodwill Hunting out of the way.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
But it's good because, like, my father, right, old school New York guy, and
A little bit of a gambler.
yeah, big gambler.
Yeah.
Explains the size of the chain.
Yeah, it's just it's
Not
like-
enough left in the cookie jar.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they have to fucking sell this puppy if he
Also-
loses the spread on the Giants
Yeah.
again this
A
season.
little bit of missing money out of Chris's bank account as
It's
well.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's a long story, but Dad, he's around now. He's got a few days left, I bet.
He's got state school money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his whole theory is he doesn't trust you. If you're from a town and you don't root for that town sports team, he doesn't trust you. Even if you're from Boston and you're a Yankees fan, he's like, yeah, I don't fucking care, guy.
No.
I don't want you around me.
I don't either.
Because you're a traitor. Get away from me. You're gross. So I feel like you have that vibe. Like you're
That
just
is
a Boston
100%.
sports guy.
I grill people
Yeah.
who are like from Pittsburgh and they're Yankee fans, or like I knew another guy who was from like Florida and he was a Yankee fan. This is when the Yankees were on the Jeter, Pettit and all those
Yeah.
guys. That great run in the late '90s, early 2000s. All of these. It's like, wait. So where were you? You grew up in? Oh, but my uncle when I was 4 and he watched. Go fuck yourself. You're not.
Yeah,
You're a
it's-
Marlins.
Yeah.
Those are your team. Marlins or the Rays.
It's like, well, you're born where you are. You're born the color and nationality you are. You can't fucking change it. So shut up.
Yeah.
They
I
never.
agree.
But they
Let me
never.
put the chain
They
in
never
before I
like.
say something wild.
They never. They never trade up.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry, they never trade down. They always go up. It's not like, hey, I'm from New York and I'm a Browns fan.
Right,
You know what I mean?
it's true.
It never goes that way. So,
But when it comes to the Tampa Bay and Miami, you're just going to have some New York fans there just because there's so many New Yorkers down there.
Transplants.
and also you got Legends Field. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess
The
really,
spring training.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, like, what besides the Northeast, like, nobody the rest of the
What
country
you mean is
doesn't
New
matter.
York? What you mean New York?
No, Boston too,
That's
because you
not-
need the
that's-
rivalry.
Completely not true.
But I'm just saying, like, there's what's fun about, you know what I mean?
Hey, I go
Sports and
somewhere and it's not New York. This place sucks.
Yeah,
It's true.
I go there, they don't have the exact food they got here. This fucking place sucks.
But I'm saying, like, fucking
New Yorkers are the worst traveled people ever.
Yeah.
There's too many songs written about you. There's too many people who come here and do amazing shit, and you walk by it and you somehow think that you're part of it. You know?
Listen.
It's like that chick
I'll just
on
say
TV.
this. Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn.
There you go.
Yeah.
You don't need to move.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't grow up there, but I'll claim it.
Yeah, but it's just because the thing, well, New York's it's been romanticized so much, but it's not our fucking fault. It's the movies.
Yeah, we
the
claim
movies
you,
We
too.
don't do anything.
Yeah.
You're not even Boston. Like you said,
Yeah,
you're
but we
born in the
still-
suburbs,
I'm another,
but
yeah.
you're
I'm
a
not
New
even-
York comic.
I'm not even Bridge and Tunnel.
No.
But
Well, who's getting who? Sinatra was.
He
He
was-
couldn't sing. He was from Jersey.
He was
Yeah,
from
Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Yeah, no woman on this side of the fucking lake here would bang him. No
Nope.
doubt.
You're
He was
right.
Bridge and
Sang,
Tunnel,
He
sang
was a handsome
couple
kid,
of
though.
songs,
yeah.
and then that was it. Then he was in. Then you claim him. After every Yankee game, they play some guy from New Jersey
Yeah, that's a good point. But you know,
because he rubbed your balls, and you all fucking. It's right. It is amazing.
but I mean, Frankie's
New
Frankie.
York.
Yeah, it's the best.
Concrete something, let's get a slice. It's so bad.
Yeah, but
It's so bad.
you don't like that song?
It's horrific.
I don't love My Way.
Watching you with your chain out, swaying to that and getting choked up. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that. I want to respect you. I really like you as a person. I don't want to see you when that song comes on.
I'm telling you, man, it's one of those things where, you know, we find it out here in this podcast all the time. Like, a lot of that stuff, the New York stuff, Frank Sinatra, I don't know any of that shit. Like, my favorite singer is Whitney Houston. I remember old school Connie Francis. I'm a fucking gay guy.
Connie Francis is great.
Yeah, Lipstick on My Collar.
What was their other one? Who's Sorry Now?
Who's sorry now? I know that song. I used to listen to with my grandpa.
Who's Sorry Now? She went out and banged his friend.
Yeah.
Got him back.
Yep.
I don't even know who that is.
Lipstick on my collar, told her tale on you. Yeah, you don't know Connie Francis?
No.
Next thing you know, he's going to say he doesn't know who Freddie Fender is. And I'm walking out.
I know who he is.
I actually don't know who he is.
Freddie- Is he
Days and
related?
wasted nights. You got to see this guy. He looked like
I don't
Gabe
know.
Kaplan if he was Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh, Mexican, I would say.
Yeah, no, I see. I don't even know. Who's Freddie Fenders?
Is he related?
Freddie
to-
Fender. Come on, first of
I'm
all.
an asshole.
There he is, right
Wow.
There he is.
It looks like
Right.
Mr. Panos.
One of the Texas tornadoes.
He does.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
I mean,
it
I think
happens.
It happens.
is he Mexican?
Yep.
Looks like Mike's dad a little bit. That could be a young pick of your dad.
It should be an old pick of me.
Yeah, or
There you
you.
go, Freddie Fender. All those guys, they would have, you never heard of them when I was a kid, and all of a sudden they'd be like, you know, Sessions presents Freddie Fender's greatest hits. And you're like, who is this guy?
Right.
Him, Slim Whitman, Connie Francis, all of them. They would just go right through, and then you just knew this shit. And then years later, you work at a casino, like they're right across the street. You go see them. You have a great time.
Yeah.
I saw Tony Orlando open for Don Rickles. Fucking crushed it.
Music? Tony Orlando?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Tie
Tony
a
Orlando
yellow
and Don.
ribbon round the old oak tree.
Oh, yeah, I know that. But
Knock
that
3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Kind of looks like Freddie Fender, actually.
I don't know any of this.
He was a
It's
good
gen-
look. He was a good-looking Freddie Fender. Yeah, it was like pop music from I don't know the 60s and 70s.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's generational. This guy looks like Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he crushed it, and he did like a percussion solo with this drummer. It was insane.
Mustaches were big in the 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know why they were great and they worked? Because people weren't trying on a personality. That's really who he was. As opposed to now, if somebody has one, it's like a fucking, I don't know.
Ironic.
Yeah, it's like
or
an
something.
ironic thing.
They're going to say artisanal at some point.
That's what we have. We have that more in New York than Boston, right? The more
Which is what?
people,
Hipsters.
like those hipsters, people that just
I left
move it.
Boston in 95. I have no idea what's going on there.
He's a New
Yeah.
York comic.
You're
I
a New
go
York
back
comic.
and I don't know where shit is.
Right.
No, New York. I'm a Boston and New York comic. Boston, I learned how to work big places with a bunch of drunks, And here I learned to work little places with very few people in them because it was a lull.
Right.
So I had to take all this like going on after Kevin Knox, or when he was hosting the show, I should say, not going on after him, rest his soul, and like try to ride the wave that he created with these fucking drunks. And then coming down here and watching like Dave Attell at, fucking 1 a.m, go up in front of 8 people and just wake them up after they've just sat through 20 comics. So it's both.
The first time I saw you was at Poke Knockers. You remember Poke Knockers, Donnell Rawlings' room?
Yep. And then somebody would film you and not tell you, and then you'd be on the subway fucking platform and someone would have a bootleg comedy, and you'd be like, oh, I got to see who's on this thing, and then you'd see a picture of you like, wait, that's me. Yeah. I fucking wore that shirt 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Donnell would sell your sets. He would tape it and then just make money off it.
He was hustling.
He was a hustler. But I remember the first thing you said when you went up, like, I had just started, and then I quit for a while, but I remember you got up and you go, it's good to be back in the old neighborhood. Huge laugh. Because it's like, it was in the middle of it was like, it's in Bed-Stuy.
Sure.
It's Poke Knockers is down Atlantic. I mean, if you're white, you're either a comedian there, a cop, or like
Jehovah's Witness.
Or a Jehovah's Witness or Mormon missionary. If you see a white guy there, it's like he's going to have a tag on his thing playing handball, being like, hey, have you heard about American Jesus? Joe Smith? Either that. So Bill went up first and he says, good to be back in the old neighborhood.
Crushed.
That room, I did one of my first sets in that room. I bombed so bad.
Oh, that was a tough room.
That I was scared to leave. I didn't know
felt
how
like
to get
a lot
out.
of times they were waiting for the music that was coming on after. There was a lot of people kind of like, or I don't know. I was just so white when I would go up in those rooms a lot of times. So you kind of had to address it. You gave them what they wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I'm scared to be here. And then here's my act.
Yeah.
So you just had to establish you were funny real quick and then go into your act.
Right.
And if you bombed, Donnell would ruin you when he got back up. All he did was talk about the set. Like I remember one guy.
It wasn't personal because he was there every week.
No, he was making it fun. He was making it would be hilarious for everybody else, but I imagine it'd be mortifying for whoever bombed. I.e.
Do you remember
me.
Talent's outro when you fucking bombed?
No.
He'd be like, "Come on, y'all, comedy ain't for everybody." He'd just be like, "Oh man, I got the comedy ain't for everybody outro."
I remember I bombed so bad on Rob Stapleton and Will Sylvan's show that at one point. They got back up and they tried to be cool about it, and then a joke didn't work that one of them told, and they're like, "Hey, y'all better be cool. We'll bring Yannis back up here."
Yeah.
They just mispronounced my name. We'll bring Yoni up here.
Yeah.
That you can't get. They'll never get your name right at a black show.
No.
I've been Yoni, Yampus, Yanapis,
The worst
Uranus.
The worst I bombed ever, Angel Salazar. Remember, Angel Salazar?
Oh, yeah.
Comedian? Yeah.
Beast.
So he's got a big not Scarface following because he was in that movie.
Carlito's Way too.
Carlito's Way is what
Check it
probably
out.
was. Yeah. So anyway, it's all mafia guys or wannabe mafia guys, and I was at this place. It was called like Scungili's or something like that.
That's a good story.
Yeah, and it's and I was opening for him and fucking eating it, and said something to some guy's wife accidentally, I guess, and the guy grabbed me after the show and put a knife to my throat. And he was like, how about I cut your fucking Adam's apple out and feed it to your mother? And I was like, holy, I didn't know what to do. And then the owner of the place, who was another mob guy, grabbed him and was like, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, that guy's a fucking wannabe. I apologize. And then he took me like out some back door. And I was supposed to make like, whatever, $50. He gave me like $500 in cash. He was like, just don't tell anybody what happened. Get out of here.
Yeah.
He just gave me $500 in cash. I was
If
like,
anybody asks, you had a good time tonight.
yeah, you had a great time
If
tonight.
anybody asks, the spaghetti was good.
And
you
then
had
did your
clams.
dad pull up driving the fucking city bus? Chris, get on. I don't want to go on.
Yeah. No, it was.
He's the Goodwill Hunting of Ridgewood, Queens.
Yeah.
He made it
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yeah, Ridgewood, Queens is one of those neighborhoods, all cops, firefighters, and then he does skits. He made
I
it
do
out.
my skits.
He does skits.
Okay.
And I went to school and played ball and all that stuff.
Yeah. Division three Hall of Fame.
Cares.
Division
Of his
That's-
school.
No, it's amazing.
It's an amazing feat.
Division III Hall of Fame white guy is Division II Hall of Fame black guy, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just shoot. I could shoot like white guys, but I could really just shoot threes. And I had a coach at the time who had a drinking problem who kind of would just be hungover. It actually worked out great for me. He was hungover coaching all the games, and he didn't care. There was no offense. It was just like, listen, just whatever Chris wants to do, just let him do. where it's like, so I could, I was 19. I was freshman, sophomore, so I was acting like an idiot. Would
Also
pull
doing
up-
a couple cycles of Winstrol.
Yeah,
at
I was
that
on
time.
Winstrol at the time.
Yeah, he did a couple cycles.
It's what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So,
Low steroids.
so
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah. So-
Steroids for basketball?
Yeah.
Well, it's just you could move. I mean, I could just I could like tomahawk dunk. I was just like being an athlete. Basketball was such a huge part of my life that my friends, when I do comedy, if they do something with comedy, my friends from home.
Wait,
they
you
came-
couldn't dunk and then you took roids and then you could?
No, I always could. Well, I couldn't always. I started being able to dunk when I was like 16. I did Winstrol once for like 6 weeks, so it was a small part of it.
You did a cycle.
I did a cycle.
Did a
Yeah.
cycle.
Just
Yeah.
one cycle.
Yeah.
Happens. And to be honest with you, when I did that cycle, I was my junior year in college. It was my worst year because I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and all bullshit from
Your balls
Side
shriveling up?
yeah, all that.
You could go between the legs a little easier that year.
Yeah, my balls
With the
were shriveled.
anxiety.
But it was just the way to communicate.
I
in my
love that
neighborhood.
you felt at Division III. I got to get on roids. I need a competitive edge here.
Yeah.
We got to beat LaSalle Academy next week.
Yeah.
We got Catholic coming in.
Well, no, what happened was the reason why I took them actually is because in the summer of my sophomore year going into my junior year, I played ball in some men's leagues in the city. And
Is that what they call gay clubs nowadays?
yes. yeah.
Hung out in the men league.
In Chelsea. And I just did well in one of them, and I was getting recruited by like Stony Brook, like Fairleigh Dickinson, low D1. But it was still enough where it was like, oh, maybe
Fairleigh Dickinson?
yeah, it was like low D1.
Sounds like a fucking writer.
Yeah, it's
a
that's
school in Jersey,
it is I think it was a writer.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it
But
was. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in Jersey, right?
Yeah, it's in Jersey, but I wound up
Actually,
not
if
getting.
Wharton wanted big, high
Actually,
interest.
You did Fairleigh Dickinson with Donnell on the Chappelle Show tour. I came with Donnell, and it was when Mitch Hedberg died, and it was one of your
He
last.
died in Jersey, too, right? Hotel in Jersey?
No,
That was
Geraldo
Geraldo.
died by Stress Factory. Maybe Mitch
Okay.
Hedberg did too, but,
But
I know
remember,
Geraldo did.
Yeah, I came in agreement
So
with
many
Donnell.
guys died. You
I know.
Yeah, we were talking about that before.
don't
how we
want to
all
do stand
died.
up in Jersey, kids. Stay out of Jersey.
Yeah,
Your demons catch up to you.
yeah. Jersey's a specific thing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
But I'm about 1 year away from just trying to go to Jersey and become a king of Jersey.
Yo, guy, Jersey used to be the state in the fucking the Garden State. They call it the Garden State because it was like it's
beautiful.
like but it was also in colonial times. The American and the British would fight for Jersey. That's what the war was. Whoever wins Jersey can feed the troops because it's where all the gardens were.
They were fighting
all the
for
vegetables.
for one day for Rich Voss to be able to do comedy.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, for them to for a townhouse.
Yeah.
But the Garden State guy.
I'm about a couple thousand views away. If I don't get on my special, I'm putting that wig back on. I'm going to Long Island, and I'm just gonna do Das Sitz. And
I don't know why you ever quit that.
I don't know
know.
why you did either.
Yeah.
That was a great character.
I'm gonna get half my money up front. Just go in and be like, hey, I'll be smoking cigarettes. I'll be like, look, I'll give you 5 Das Sitz, but I want half my money up front, and then I'm doing 14 minutes, and that's what the contract said.
Yeah.
And that's it.
He
and then
quit.
I'll go out there, that's it, holy shit, that's it. Give them what they want, and then I'm out the back door. That's
I don't
my
know
career.
why. I don't know why you wouldn't, and just buy a big ass fucking house in New Jersey,
That's what I'm gonna do.
hang out by the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even have him on this podcast. Just
Why
have
are you
Maurice
making
on.
an already difficult business more difficult?
Because it was so specific to New York and Miami. That's the only place I could sell tickets. And
Oh, was
Yeah.
that right? Is that right?
it's Cubans and Puerto Ricans for the most part, and gay people love it.
But even that, being able to sell in those cities, it's millions of people.
I had a TV show in Miami for a year on Fusion, and it was nothing TV show, nothing network, but I was a big fish in a small pond for about 6 months.
Yeah, but that's Miami and New York are big.
They were pretty big.
It's huge. And Boston, you could sell them, but there's so many Puerto Ricans
But
in
it's
Boston.
like Christopher Reeves. Nobody recognized me without the wig. So I could walk around.
That's great.
Except one time, one thug was like, this was early on. I was like sitting having lunch, and some dude with like teardrop tattoos. He was staring at me, and I was like, oh crap! Like I was nervous. He was like, yo, man. He was like, ass pussy. And I was like, yeah. As the waitress was coming over, she just saw some big jail-looking dude calling me ass pussy. Probably like, you
God.
fuck this guy in jail or something.
Dude, remember my kid's grandmother
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, you know Yannis, could you sign my ashtray?
Yeah, his baby's mom was Puerto Rican, and her mom was like, "Oh my God, you friends with Marisa? Can you sign this ashtray for me?"
To sign his ashtray.
Yeah, she wanted me to sign
Loved
the
it.
ashtray. Yeah,
It moved people like nothing else. Well, you're going to bring it back.
yeah. I'm gonna go full time become her.
You got to wait long. Look at Hootie and the Blowfish. Whoever knew if they got back together, they'd sell out Madison Square Garden, which
Yeah.
they did.
One of my favorite bands.
You got to wait
Yeah.
And you got to wait to the peak. We want
it back.
And then you go out there.
I don't think anyone's clamoring for
And
it,
you
though.
They might.
And you do governors. And
Yeah.
You fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip them.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm back.
You should have them come out for our show.
Yeah.
Oh, which, by the way, November 8th, the Stand Live History Hyenas sold out. We just added November 9th, the Gramercy Theater, midnight. Tickets are on sale right now. Go to our website, or the links it's on Patreon.
Yeah.
You got to bottom out first to the point.
I'm close, Bill.
Some sort of like addiction that when you come back to do the character again, you don't really quite look like you anymore,
Yeah.
and you're older. You
Yeah.
got to add that sad element to it.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that now because with now towards the end he wouldn't shave anymore.
Yeah.
He would just kind of half-ass it with the wig on, and it kind of looked. He would mention how funny it looked.
Yeah.
Because he used to be, we
I
get
used to
waxed.
take it real seriously. I used to shave
Dude,
down.
when you do a character, is it like a guy with a puppet where you start fucking hating the puppet? Do you start hating the wig after a while?
You know,
Live in some Twilight Zone and the fucking wig starts talking to you.
yeah, you just see me in that movie scene.
nothing without me. Nobody buys it. Fuck you! I
you!
write everything.
I'm Yannis Pappas. Let me be Yannis.
They didn't want you.
Yeah, they want
You
the-
were nothing without me.
Yeah, it's kind of a little. I never got that. I know comics would always ask me, and they'd say, "Hey, are you sick of doing it?" I was like, "No, it's so fun." You know, I think if
What
I
an asshole question. Are you sick
Yeah.
of what? Selling tickets?
People fucking do that all the time.
The hate I got for that.
Yeah.
People do
your
that
head.
to me as a Patriots fan. You got to be sick of all these Super Bowls. No.
Yeah, no, they're great.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's going to end one day. I want to enjoy all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't resent it or hate it for one. It was so much fun. It was such a fun show doing it live because women would go crazy. They would go, and it's fun to be in that character and just say wild shit. I would say the funnest thing was like making straight guys uncomfortable in the audience. I'd be like, I would suck that. Look at him. Holy shit. Are you a cop or firefighter? I didn't know a hero was. And then just watching them kind of squirm. Yeah, you stupid, man. Just kind of try to get away. Yo, man, he's a wild boy with their girls, and their girls were loving it. And so it was just fun to fuck with people like that.
The best is the guy.
Why would you give up that level of fun? There's nothing worse than fucking.
It
There's
was-
nothing better, I'm sorry, than making somebody
was.
feel
the
like
tickets were never dying down.
No, they started dying down.
Even in New York.
They started dying down.
Well, okay, because you did
that.
so
This
many
is
shows.
the kind of publicity you don't need.
Yeah, that's right.
You have-
It was still going good.
This guy, no instinct.
Yeah.
This thing that's working, I'm not doing it anymore. And then you're going, I heard the tickets were fucking made. No,
Yeah.
terrible. Gloom and doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
People didn't like
Yeah.
it. Everyone was offended.
Yeah, I started
I
doing.
beat a woman with the wig. It's not coming back. The wig took over who I was.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Well, we're not going to talk you back into your golden fucking pony here.
No.
Yeah, it's like, I think, well, just put it into the hyenas then.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
something.
got a movie idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You get sick of fucking trying to talk him back into the dream.
Okay.
And some chick breaks up with you, something happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
You come home and you're mad, and for whatever fucking reason, you see the wig. And then you start doing it. And then you start making all the fucking money. And
Yeah.
then one day he runs into you like, Chris, what the fuck?
It's great.
Yeah, and then I can never get a movie past the fucking
Yeah.
mid-second act.
Yeah.
I was at the first 10 pages. I don't know what it is. And
Could
then-
you be like in it, and you're like the Mick, the manager who's telling him take the wig. You do it. Like if he's not going to do it.
And I have this deep, dark secret, and you never know what it is, and you find out later that I used to have the same thing happen to me.
Yeah.
And I started wearing a wig because I lost my hair. And then you just like, you got one more in you? And I say, yeah. And then we fucking take him down.
Yeah.
And in the end, I open for you with my wig, and then you
I
crush
love it. Yeah.
And
We'll call it wigs.
And he's in comedy jail. He's in comedy jails. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll call
The
it
third act is the hardest to land.
One dream, two wigs. What do we call
One
it?
dream, two. Oh, this is a tough
Two
one.
wigs.
First wigs.
First
Splitting
wigs.
hairs.
So then you set it up for the trilogy.
Yeah, first wigs.
Yeah.
It's almost like the
Blood.
Hustler. It's like the Hustler, and then what was the follow up movie with
Color
Color
Money.
Money.
Color of Money? It's almost like Color of Money
Yeah.
a little bit.
Color
What's
Money.
a good name?
Color of Money is one of the most
Yeah.
underrated Scorsese movies of all time. I love Color of Money.
I didn't even know he did that one.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
Rack 'em up for Mr. Fast Eddie.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Now Bill's got a special out right now on
Yeah.
Netflix. Have you
Called Fast Billy.
It's called Fast Billy. It's called Billy Boston. It's called He's a New York Comic. No, it's called Paper Tiger. I watched it. It's another
10.
It's
Always-
another banger.
It's always a 10.
a lot of you
I pay you guys well.
you did, yeah. It
No,
doesn't take
it's-
much. The wig's not working for me.
Always a 10.
Unbelievable.
Inspiring.
Inspiring,
Wigless.
wigless.
Wigless. Oh, I got the name for the
Hairless.
movie, but I
Yeah.
probably can't say it.
What?
For the wig movie.
Say it.
I got the name for it.
Do
What
it.
is it?
Can I just say it?
Do it.
Take your chain out and say it.
Say it. There you go. Now he's in the spirit.
Wigger.
Give me the. Yeah, it's just
No.
a character
It's
piece.
just a character piece.
Yeah,
Just
that's my
kidding
friend.
around.
It's my friend Patty
Yeah.
Mulrooney. He hasn't been to
Yeah.
the city. He's got
I apologize. I
It's-
just said it. It's
a couple
it's my head.
firefighters. Yeah, it doesn't mean
Apologize.
it's a character piece.
The chain was out. Now it's back in. I
Yeah.
apologize. I love Paper Tiger.
He's He's from Ridgewood Queens.
You should have said paper tiger without the R.
Well, no, I
Tiger.
said Paper Tiger because the chain's back in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so now
Oh, so I missed
right here it's Paper Tiger.
Yeah.
But here it's Paper Tiger.
Yeah.
Great skit.
Yeah, it's a good skit. Go watch Bill's skit on Netflix.
Bill's
It's-
one of the best. Well, no, he's
Yes.
probably. I know you get it 1,000 times, and you're probably.
He's not going to react well to it because he's a Boston
No, but
kid.
it's all honest. Like I
Irish.
remember watching
Suburbs.
his HBO half hour, and I saw it. Must have been 2008, 2009, whenever it came out, or maybe I'd watched
5.
it. So I watched it later. Then it was like I was like, oh,
Kid
my
had
God.
a lot of hair
I
then.
mean, it was just fucking hilarious. I was like, I want to.
84 now.
I want
Yeah.
to do what this guy does. I want to try this,
Yeah.
and then I didn't get the balls to do it. But you're almost all the guys my age
Yeah, you were like,
inspiration.
I could do that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. no, it wasn't
Put
that.
this fucking Ronald McDonald looking jerk off on TV and go up there with my chain out, right?
Yeah. I was
How
at-
funny was I in that White Castle? I could fucking do this.
I was actually sitting in Staten Island, fucking. So it's like the place of people that talk like that.
But you know,
This
that's-
guy's
that's-
good. This guy's good.
That's what stand-up is. Everyone thinks that, I think, when
Yeah.
they watch. When someone's that good at comedy, they make it look like a guy sitting there going like, yo, I could fucking do skits.
There's a lot of people who could. But you have to figure out how to get across from whatever you're doing with your friends. You got to figure out how to. There's like this. You just think it's like, oh, I'll just fucking do what I did in making my friends laugh at the cafeteria. But then you go up there, and it's just everybody. Okay, now.
Yeah.
So that's just once you get past that, then you can.
Yeah.
I'm trying to encourage more people. I want more stand-up specials.
That's what we need. More specials at this point.
Yes.
Everyone's a comedian at this point. But you know what? There's like, I was always a funny kid. Like I was always like class clown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then I was really like shy of the stage. Like, like I
And
had
what did
stage
you
fright.
do to bring out that
I
clown?
started seeing a therapist.
Wore a wig.
No, you started
Put
putting
on a
you
wig.
start-
I hid behind characters.
and you put on your mother's stockings and jerked off.
I
You
did
told
put
us
on my
that.
mother's stockings when I was a kid and jerked off. That's something that just happened.
Please tell me that now you think that you're enough.
I'm enough now.
You don't need the wig.
Sometimes I look.
People always wanted to see Yannis, but
They did.
you wouldn't show her to us.
But you know what? Chris was funny. Like a couple of years in, he was killing it, and it was because he was truly funny. So I think some people are just like born for this shit.
No, some people are naturals, and then
Yeah.
other people you see them working.
Yeah.
You know, you just see.
It's true. I gotta hide. I gotta put on a fucking wig. I gotta put a dress on,
No.
and I gotta really punch the
No.
bag. Get in the gym.
You got to watch with Giannis because Giannis will take this home.
Oh,
I
He
will.
will take that. What do
Yeah.
you think when he said that? Did he really mean that I was
Yeah.
fucking working?
Oh yeah, no.
I'll put a gun in my mouth
Bill,
and,
no-
and end it.
no matter
and I'll
what-
write a letter saying, "Bill
I don't
Burr."
need that pressure.
We
Yeah,
can have a
I'm
great.
gonna put it on you.
We can have a great day today. We'll hang out all day. This one second of the day. He's gonna text me about this tomorrow night.
That would be
Thursday,
the funniest
Friday.
shit ever to say when you're disagreeing with your wife, just to fucking try to get your hand on top of the bat. I will put a gun in my mouth.
Yeah.
This doesn't go the way I want to.
I
Just
will
let you
kill
know.
myself and write a note saying my wife just didn't do it.
And I will pull the trigger in your favorite room.
I will do it.
Your favorite room. I will splatter my brains all over.
All over your favorite candle.
Whatever your favorite memorabilia is.
Yeah.
I'll do it over your food scale.
Yeah,
Now I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna get in
Yeah,
trouble.
now I'm
That's
gonna get in
specific to Mrs. Pappas, and you're an idiot.
Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
She's not going to care who the guest is. She's going to be like, what the fuck did you
Yeah,
make a
she's
joke
gonna start
about?
yelling at-
My
yeah.
girl's, she's half Spartan, half Sicilian. She seems calm and mellow until you do something wrong.
Yeah.
And then it's just.
What it is?
Yeah,
edit that out.
That's good. We got to edit that out. Make a
Yeah,
note.
edit that out.
Make a note.
That's
edit that out.
one of the first times you have to edit out something Giannis said and not me.
Yes.
But
that out again.
Okay,
as well.
sorry.
Or cackle it.
If you blew your brains out in your wife's fucking walk-in closet all over clothes at the wake. At the wake, there, it wasn't your fault. It was, she's just gonna be all like, it was spiteful.
Yeah.
It was angry. That's
That's-
how angry he was. That would be the funniest shit ever.
It would be like, yeah, that would be a way to win an argument.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever see that movie? What's it called? The Nice Guys.
No.
Oh, nobody's seen
Mike's
this
seen it.
movie.
Mike's seen it.
Ah,
Yeah.
fucking love that movie.
Russell
Russell Crowe
Crowe,
and
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
What's it about?
Cute kid. Ryan Gosling's a cute
He's a
fucking
handsome
I
kid.
don't
kid,
know.
Ryan.
I don't know how to describe. It's about
It's
two
hard to
private
describe.
investigators searching
okay.
some fucking stuff. Dude, they are so fucking funny in this. There's a great line in that movie.
Yeah, it's a
I
comedy
think
of
it's
errors.
Ryan Gosling where he goes. What does he say? He said, "Marriage is buying a house for someone you hate. Don't ever forget that."
Yeah.
That's funny.
Ryan
As I
Gosling.
said that, I was like, "Wait, did they steal that from somebody?" They didn't. That was from that movie.
Yeah. This is an
Whatever. I just made all you listeners not want to see that fucking movie because of my horrible delivery of that. I'm telling you, those two guys are fucking. It's a clinic.
You seen it?
It is a
Haven't seen it?
clinic on comedy. How funny those two fucking guys are. You know, third act gets a little wobbly. You know,
Yeah.
but so did Stripes. All of a sudden, they're in the RV and they're shooting machine guns. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck am I watching now? But that's such a great
Yeah.
comedy movie.
Yeah.
That's an underrated one. There's a lot of underrated comedies. You know which one? You know what I think is one of the most underrated comedies? Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. You ever see that?
Oh, dude, the premise of that too was so fucking
good.
great. I just wish that they went a little more dramatic, where it was just like these two guys that was spending their life in jail, their friendship. I mean, that thing. However you, because it was a hilarious movie, but if they wanted to, with those two guys in it, you could have got an Oscar out of that movie.
Yeah, they never give
But
us.
could have they before woke culture?
I don't
Did say
think
it right? Woke
yes.
culture.
Yeah, woke.
You know what's
Yeah.
a great movie? Shrek. You ever seen Shrek?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
movie's fucking hilarious too.
Shrek was a good movie, but Life's underrated. Boomerang's also another underrated movie.
All
One of
right.
my favorite of all time. Boomerang.
Midnight Run.
Thank you.
Midnight Run, but that's
underrated.
not
It's total- nobody brings that up.
People love that
Pope of
movie.
Greenwich Village. All the fucking mob movies, Italian movies that came out. That one people miss out. A couple Mickey Rourke ones. Was it Angel Heart? Another underrated one.
I only remember. I remember Mickey Rourke only from that one with Kate Basinger, where you can see her titties a little bit. Remember that one? That steamy one.
Oh, that was 9.5 weeks.
9.5 weeks.
No, that was like softcore porn. You want to watch? Not saying it wasn't great. I'm telling. Pope of Greenwich Village, Angel Heart, Barfly,
Pope of Greenwich Village
Barfly's
is
great.
popular though.
The Wrestler.
The Wrestlers.
The rest I saw.
It's a good one.
I
That's
never
how-
saw Pope of
How
Greenwich
much
Village.
charisma does he have when he's behind the fucking the deli thing?
Unbelievable. That movie. He was
What-
so perfectly cast for that.
What do you say there, Spring Chicken?
Yeah.
He talks to the old lady.
Yeah.
Here we go, coming up top.
Yeah.
I fucking loved
Unbelievable.
it.
Perfect movie.
Still working a crowd as a wrestler. You know, but today, before I went out to do all this, be fucking media boy here, I watched that fucking cage match between The Undertaker and Mankind.
Oh,
you
that
guys
was-
watch
Oh
wrestling?
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, that is when Mankind is on the fucking stretcher and they're taking him out and you think it's the end of the match. When he fucking slowly gets back up, he gets me every time. I always forget that that's where he gets. When he gets the fuck back up and slowly goes from a walk to a run and has that maniacal smile, it's some of the greatest performing of all fucking time, I think. Anyways,
Is that when he jumped off the top of the cage?
he
got
threw
thrown
him off the top. It was like 16 feet up, and he just landed on this fucking table. And then when he I don't know, he choke slammed him on top, and
He wasn't meant to go through, but he went through.
We know Mikey knows about it.
Mike's a big wrestling guy.
Yeah.
he wasn't. Yeah, they didn't think. But when they were walking on it at first, one of their legs went through.
Yeah.
like the two of them were like easily 600 pounds on this cage.
Oh my god.
Hell in the Cell.
Wrestlers they combine comedy, acting, athleticism.
And it gets a bad rap. I'll tell you how I know it's a bad rap. Halfway through it, they cut out and they show me a Trump commercial. It's just like, I didn't vote for this fucking guy. I can still appreciate this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are like.
I think Ric Flair probably one of the greatest American entertainers of all time.
One of the greatest comedians of all time.
He's so
yeah.
good.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, you said he's like Trump
I
is
said
like
Trump's
Ric Flair.
Trump's like if Ric
Yeah.
Flair was president. He
My
should just
favorite
go,
thing,
woo, after everything.
when he ever talked about doing his interviews, is they said, somebody asked him, like, do you have writers? Do you blah, blah, blah? He goes, writers. He goes, I used to make up half that shit on the car ride over from the airport. And he was just fucking crushing beers.
Natural.
Well, they asked him, the doctor, he went to the doctor, was just like, how many drinks do you have a week? He goes, how many drinks do I have a week? He goes, I drink a case of beer every day.
Holy shit. It's like,
These guys would just fucking pound. They're unbelievable.
yeah, he's a natural. He would make it. His watching him perform is like slapstick a little bit. Remember when he'd get hit and he would
Oh.
overdo it, but it was
the
so
Flair bump.
funny. Yeah,
The Flair strut,
Yeah.
the Flair flop, the
Yeah.
Flair chop.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Some guys are natural, man. Like
Oh, yeah.
Jackie Gleason, they say like he used to drink like 3 bottles of scotch before he went on stage, and then like 20 steaks. He didn't care.
Right there.
There we go.
Dumped him off the top.
I
of
wonder
the
if he
table.
said throw me.
I think he did.
He had to have, right? I mean, you can't just throw a
He
guy
cheat-
off like
yeah,
that.
that's like attempted murder.
Yeah.
And what's great is he lands on a table and he's dressed like he's in an office. So the whole thing just fucking works.
Does Undertaker jump off then eventually?
No, he ends up climbing back up. He goes on this. I don't want to ruin it for people. He fucking choke slams him on the top of it and like threw him down like he wasn't going to go through the top of it, and he did. So he already had the velocity of that. Oh no, dude! When he lands, it's just like some internal organ just exploded.
Now, Mike, when they do this, they have an outline and then they just improv it a little bit.
It depends on the wrestler. So usually the veteran wrestler calls the spots and they'll say, but that one was like he said throw me or something like that. So
And he had a bag full of like he had gone through all of it. He had a bag full of fucking tacks, throws it down on the ground, and he got back slammed into it and then choke slammed. And he gets up and you see them sticking out of his.
That I remember.
It's like somebody
Yeah.
took a shotgun of tacks and shot him in the back. I don't know. It's incredible.
His talent was being able to take a beating. He took a beating like a drunk Irish kid.
You know what? I opened for him once at
Those
Caroline's.
kids never go down.
And you know what? He says hello. He stopped. His meet and greet was like another 2.5 hours after. Like he's talked to every single person, gave every single person like 5 minutes of his time.
Yeah.
At Caroline's. It
Now
was-
he does stand up, which is
No,
hilarious.
that's why I opened
Yeah.
for him at,
Yeah.
at Caroline's a few years ago.
Yeah.
Look at with the neck brace. I mean, it's just without even the sound. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
see,
you're
that's
right.
a chain.
That's a chain. Yeah.
I mean, he's the best. Number one.
Telling the world that Ric Flair's done. You're out of your mind. Yeah.
You can't get it off. Yeah.
Yeah. Gig.
Paid the price, but I'm back, and I'm gonna stay. And you and Slater will go to your grave because of me. You what?
That fucking yell in his face.
It's the best.
This is mine, my partner now. You are 2 against 1. Cuddle, light him up.
So committed. Like Phil Hartman of wrestling.
Day in hell when someone can walk out here.
The bat says
and
skull.
make fun of me.
This is the greatest thing about the internet because I missed this guy when he came up. He wrestled down south.
Try to end my career, and most of all, try to take the greatest sport in the world from me. It's mine. And Race, I promise you, Race, for paying those guys $25,000.
He's out of breath from yelling.
Yeah.
I'll have a piece of you.
He's so locked on the camera.
But these are the real ones.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole
Yeah,
here.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
This is just gonna make me feel like. And then people, hey, watch Paper Tiger. It's not half as funny as Ric Flair
Yeah.
promos.
Ric Flair he's the GOAT. I would say he's the undisputable GOAT. Like
Yeah.
not the best wrestler. You gotta go Shawn Michaels for best wrestler now.
Yeah.
I think Shawn Michaels. A lot of people think Shawn Michaels.
I was say just as far as funniest promos ever, I would say Ric Flair for the old school, and then new school was The Rock. The Rock was
Rock
just
was
like,
good.
he was unbelievable.
How about Roddy Piper though? He's up
yeah,
there.
I mean all of those guys. Mr. Wonderful. I liked all of those guys back
Dusty
then.
Rhodes had some good ones.
Dusty Rhodes
Yeah.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah. The Iron Sheik was hilarious just because we were at war with or gonna be at war with Iran or whatever, and he
Yeah.
just would come out there with the fucking Iranian flag, just making those rednecks lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
I just loved their I don't know, all the heels just going out there and just pissing everybody off. Like as a comedian, you can learn so much watching those guys.
It's true. How come they never did like they should have done like a Boston New York tag team rivalry? That would have been nice. Like, yeah, guys come out with Boston fucking hats, and then the other guys come out with Yankees, and they're all 4 meatheads, and they're fucking rivals.
Yeah, they would do a bunch
I don't
of
know.
that.
You got to keep those worlds like separate. Then it would. I don't know. That would just become. I don't know.
It feels like the Boston New York rivalry is just not as it was when we were kids anymore, though.
No,
Do you
it's
feel like
over.
it's changed?
No,
It's completely over, right?
I'm actually like rooting for the Yankees to win this round because I want to see them go off, go
Against the
against
Astros?
the Astros because I
Yeah.
want to see great baseball.
Hell yeah.
So, and also the thing is, like, if you're still walking around as a Red Sox fan hating the Yankees or paying attention to them, that makes like, if your rival knows you're mad at their success, then they're like winning. So it's like, you know, we kind of got it all at once, and it's just like, so I'm kind of happy. So I want to see extra innings.
Yeah.
Yankees, Astros.
I'll admit,
there's.
I was rooting for the Patriots for Tom to get another one, which felt weird for me.
I have no problem with the Patriots because they're such a winning team, and I'm a Giants fan. I hate the Cowboys more than I hate the Patriots. The Red Sox are the ones that are like, it's hard to root for them. But even now, I'm like, I agree. I'm like, I just don't care anymore. I just want to watch a good game.
It was like, you know, it was like a Hollywood ending. These guys are just bullying you, shoving your face in the shit. They go down 0-3, and then like the wrestler, you know, they drop the hand the last time, and he fucking comes up and wins the thing. I mean, that's what we don't remember. We beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think it was Keith Folk flipped it to, what's his face there? Minkiewicz. I think that's what it was. But I vividly remember that whole fucking series and
Johnny
Robert
Damon
stealing
hitting
the
the grand
base
slam.
and the grounder going. Damon hitting I remember where I was. I was in the car. I was pitching some fucking show that never went. And I was driving up Universal because I was the closest bar I could get to because I pitched right there.
Yeah.
I was at like a theme park, and I was driving up screaming.
Yeah.
Because it was so fucked because it was a grand slam and it was totally quiet because it was in Yankee Stadium. The guy was like, there's a high fly ball way back. That's a home run or something like that. And then the crowd was dead quiet, and I was just like, just losing
it. Yeah.
my mind. And when they brought Pedro in that game, in Game 7, when he came in for a minute, you guys started hitting. I had to walk out of the bar. I mean, it was fucking bananas. And then I just look at last year when we played you guys. I wasn't like, you know, I believed we were going to win. The whole thing just changed. The whole thing changed, and I'm happy that it changed because I don't, you know.
My
climax.
My father's, 75 years old, die-hard New York Yankees fan, like born and raised in the Bronx. I was just with him this weekend, and I was like, oh, you watching Yankees Twins? He goes, oh, I forgot that was on tonight. I'm like, what? What do you mean you forgot it's a playoff game? He was like, honestly, Chris, he's like, baseball's gotten to a point now where it doesn't do anything for me anymore. I was like, you're my dad. You're a Yank. He's like, I just don't like the game. I think it's way too slow for me.
They got to change rules.
75 years old. What do you mean it's too slow for you?
Every sport has.
That's amazing,
It's
right?
like, I was like, he was like, yeah. He was like, I swear to God, my father was like, I'm on the phone. He's like, these guys come in, they take their time warming up. I'm like, but that's what it was for you your whole life. He's like, I know, but there's too many things. Like, I got a grandkid now. I don't know. I don't care anymore.
I got to be honest. I fight that.
Yeah.
And I think the only reason why I continue to pay attention is just being a comedian. You have to know like what's going on out there.
Right.
So I got to kind of pay attention to pop music, sports. I got to kind of know what's going on, so I'm not up there with like old references or shit that people don't understand. But like I went to the Patriots. I was down in D.C., so I went to the Patriots Redskins game yesterday, and it like the music and shit that they were pumping in was too fucking loud.
Yeah.
When I went to Brooklyn, it was just too loud. And the thing is, I forgot my earplugs. I literally bring earplugs. It's that fucking because my ears are junk from listening to loud music and playing drums and shit. Yeah. And it's so fucking. And the worse a franchise is, the louder the music is. The more they're trying to fill up. They're trying to create an atmosphere. When like the Redskins, unfortunately are 0-4 for Redskins fans. It's just, I don't know. So I understand. Like I miss powerhouse teams, and I miss like this parody thing.
You have a powerhouse team,
but that's what's so amazing during this non-powerhouse time when anybody could win it. Who knows who's good anymore, right?
Right.
Like that's why no one's gonna go. Like I don't think anybody goes undefeated again. Because back in the day, it was just dynasty. You got the players, and you could fucking hold on to them, and then you just kick the shit out of people for a half a decade or like a decade. And when I was talking to somebody, I was going, you know why Boston is such like intensive sports thing? It was because the biggest rivalry in baseball was the Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees. Biggest in hockey, Boston Bruins versus the Canadians. Biggest in basketball, Boston Celtics, LA Lakers. It was always like these epic fucking wars, which we used to always lose other than the Celtics. But then I went to like, what the Patriots are doing right now. We don't have a rival.
No.
It was like, for a minute, it was the
Steelers.
the Colts.
Or the Colts, yeah.
And then the Steelers hate us more than we hate them because they've never beaten us in a significant game except one time they beat us and they got a shit call.
It was a little bit with the Giants. 'cause
Jets
the
a
one
little
that-
bit, and then the Giants when the second one had to
Yeah.
come along,
Right.
and then that was just like fuck, we lost to them again. But then bang, 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 they won another 3.
Yeah.
So like when a Giant fan gives me shit, it's just like, yeah, man, you owned us for 2, but we then won 6. So wouldn't you take that? I'll take those 2 losses and the Eagles loss.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You know, and I'm
It's
not
the
going to be
same
a
way-
cunt, but if you keep pushing my buttons, I'm going to
Yeah.
say we have more Super Bowl rings than you, the Jets, and the Bills, all 3 New York teams combined. I don't want to
It's
do
the
that.
same way.
You can do it. No, do
I
it.
don't
Let
want
it
to do
out.
that.
Let it out. It's
No, but
okay.
it's the same thing that we say.
Because I know you're hiding it.
Yeah, it's the same thing that we say with Red Sox fans when they're like, "Oh, we won the last 10." But it's like, yeah, but the Yankees are the Yankees.
Yeah,
But
we
I
did.
would say when you guys did that,
Right.
that was like when Trump went on Twitter and Obama went on the Tonight Show, where it's just like, you're better than this. The Office is better than this. The
Right.
fact that you guys, when we finally won,
Right.
the first one in like fucking 100 years, took the time to make 26-6 T-shirts. That was, you guys were better than that.
But
Yeah.
that's the fun of it, though.
No,
That's the fun
no,
of it.
because what that is that's being petty. That's being real housewifey. Where you should have just been like, all right, you know what? Congratulations, you got one, and shaked it off like it was nothing. Like you were sitting on 26. We knew you had 26.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, we got 26-6. It
Yeah.
was really bad. I actually saw a Red Sox fan tweet something catty to Yankee fans, and I was just like, hey, you just made it like you made their day. You
Yeah.
made their day that they know that you're still because you
Right.
guys, half of your fucking identity, not half, but a major portion of the identity was our misery,
Sure.
and then that went away, and you're like,
I think you're
what?
biased.
Huh?
I disagree.
You do?
I think we weren't thinking about you guys that much. I think
No,
Boston.
no. Back then, I mean now. To know that a Red Sox fan still gives a fuck, that the fact that our team isn't even in it is going like, hey, you win you won that game, but blah blah, talking about some other shit.
Yeah, I get that.
Like you guys never even like what I always say is to Red Sox fans, like if you do that, all you're showing is that you still give a fuck.
That's a good
Right.
point. Yeah.
Because you can just sit there and be like, oh, hey, congratulations. If you just sit there, hey, man, we made the playoffs this year and you didn't. It's like, yeah, we kind of had like the hangover from last year. And I never bring up that we just beat you last year.
Yeah.
I don't bring myself down to that. And I just fucking
But
root
that's
on.
you. You're classy like that. But
No, I don't.
You're also
Do that
extremely
shit.
happy with your life.
yeah, Red Sox fans are a
got a
little
great
different.
life.
You can't wear a Yankee hat in,
No,
in
but
Boston.
here's the thing.
They treat it
that
like
I-
it's the
that
nicest
I-
T-shirt.
that
Not
I
really
noticed.
anymore.
I love that this is going on like there's not enough cameras in here, that we then also have to have that going on.
Yeah,
the Instagram.
Yeah.
Is it, this is like a
Graham.
moment?
She's
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Okay,
she's our
I
millennial.
wasn't-
She's
oh,
woke.
sorry.
She's
Sorry.
woke and dope.
What can we do to baseball Venetia to get it pumped up and dope?
What should we do?
What should we do?
It's the rivalry, actually. Like, I remember when I was a kid, like, that was a big thing of Boston and the Yankees and how
Yeah.
that was a big thing. And,
Yeah.
Then it just ended.
Yeah.
It ended up for 2 reasons. One, we finally won. And then 2,
what it
we're
was.
never going to catch you.
Right.
Like, I would have to live to be like fucking 400 years old, and you guys would have to suck for 4 centuries with all the teams, all the free agency, all the bullshit
Yeah.
to try to. I don't even know how many we're behind in the teens.
Sure.
Yeah.
Teens, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's like this entire franchise, 90% of franchises, probably 99% of franchises have never even won in the teens, and that's how many we're behind you. So it's like there's nothing to get like
Right.
oh fuck, we win one more. Now we got 10,
Right.
Yeah.
but where did it
17
start?
more to go.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember where it really started from. Like, the
It's got to
history
start
of
from
it.
the. Those are the two. Like Chris makes a good point. Let's be honest. New York and Boston are the two American cities. That's where it started.
It's like original 6.
It's
kind
those
of
are the
thing.
original 2 cities that
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, fuck Virginia and everything that happened down
Yeah,
there.
fuck those guys.
No, that's important.
That's where
Colonial
all this-
America's important.
He always the way he fucking looks at history, man, it's fucking hilarious.
New York first. I'm a New York first. I'm like, what is it? I'm like Trump is like America first, fuck China. I'm New York first. I go New York first.
Yeah.
I'm New York first too. People always like, how could you root
just
for the
kidding.
Mets? It's like because it's the New York team.
Yeah.
I'm for the New York teams first.
Yeah.
What about those guys down in Florida looking for the Fountain of Youth? You don't count that?
No, there was
Dealing with, can you imagine how many fucking alligators were there when their
lot of
little
gators. Oh,
cute
yeah.
loafers stepped on the beach?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They lost. Spanish, that was Spanish influence. Out west was Spanish. You got to give a little. The British won. We're speaking English. So New York, Boston. And that's where like
And the
that's where
Boston
the country
accent,
started.
You know the Boston accent. We talked about this.
Is the original
Is
American.
your
You
accent
still
is the-
living off that victory way back then?
Yeah.
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 Battle of Brooklyn, decisive.
Yeah.
But your accent, your Bostonian accent, even though I know it's not as pronounced, that's
'Cause you're from the suburbs.
That's what Americans sounded like in the Revolutionary War. That's what the accent kind of was.
say it's the
You have
closest-
the closest
I
remaining
believe that.
accent.
I think
Yeah.
you did a lot of research and
Yes.
went on YouTube and you listened to audio clips from the Revolutionary War. And
No,
you
and
know.
I read a book. 1776. David McCullough, guy, fucking good author.
Bill, let me
that's
tell you,
it.
he
I
doesn't
read all
look.
these. I read all these history books. Like my friends think I'm gay.
I think
but
I found your tick when you lie for some reason, like this side of your body got all stiff.
No, you just-
I read this. I read this fucking.
no, I read the book. I read
Kids, you look
1776.
fucking jacked. I'll give you that.
I got tits though a little
You
bit.
look
I haven't
good.
worked out in a week.
No, but you wouldn't know. He's got a PhD in physical therapy. He's a smart kid. He doesn't look it, but he's a smart kid.
Listen, don't try to insult him through me.
I'm not. I'm just
saying that I didn't think he was a smart guy.
I could tell by the
No,
way
I
he
know
looks
he's
See
at
how
him.
he
smartest
just
guy.
dumped all his fucking issues on him?
I'm
Yeah.
not a smart guy. I don't know that I'm
And
smart.
he's humble.
I'm a fucking
very
I got
humble.
a German mother, and
Yeah.
it was just about you're not going to end up like your father. So it was an overcorrect. I was overcorrected with school.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't going to stop.
Overcorrected like a fox.
Yeah.
I hate people who use that expression, so I just want to be a jerk.
You guys are, and as you know, we're brought to you as always by our original fucking OG loyal sponsors. We love you guys very much. Lakeside Maple. This is the official trail mix company of History Hyenas. Go to lakesidemaple.com, type in WILD to get 15% off your order. Kids screwed in. It's a beautiful thing. Sprinkle it on your yogurt, put it in your ass, whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what it is. And we're also brought to you by our newest sponsor, Sadra Azizi. Kid's a GI doctor with a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Kid is wild.
Yeah.
All right. If you're
Just
into,
what's his YouTube channel?
yeah, his YouTube channel is Sandra D's.
Yeah, let's just shorten. Let's just
Dr.
shorten the
Souls.
shit.
Yeah, it's,
What's the fucking YouTube channel? Just and he's a GI doctor. And he looks wild.
yeah, he's Dr. Souls on Instagram and YouTube podcast. Check him out. Kid's a sneakerhead, and he does all types of other goofy medical education and advice videos.
Now take a look at your gut.
Yeah, you guys have to check out Dr. Souls because look at how this kid.
Yeah, it looks fucking.
I mean, the kid is wild.
Yeah, why don't you check this out, Dr. Azizi?
Yeah. And we're brought to you, as always, by our favorite auto collision company out there on the island, 631-351-5300. You know what it is. 9th Street Auto Collision. They're a family business, been doing it over 20 years. Now it's 21 years.
It's what it is.
It's what it is because they've been a fucking sponsor for a year.
And they got a fucking good deal.
Yeah, they'll crack your car open and clean it out. They work with all insurance companies and they do towing too. If you go see them make a video, you know how it is. Support these guys. We're brought to you as always by our favorite CBD company, CBD Script. It's premium CBD oils because they're also out on the island. And CBD is great for anxiety, depression, arthritis, back pain, epilepsy, autism. I like how they put autism on there. We do not support that. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not doctors, although Chris is a doctor.
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
He's a doctor.
and I'm telling you, it works for autism.
Is it worth? I almost feel guilty reading that because, like, that's pretty fucking intense for them to put that in the copy.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. They said it, not
I've
us.
Yeah.
been reading this and now you call
Well, I
it.
usually don't go into the details because I mean, look how fucking long the
Word
copy
that
this is.
is.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
look,
just move on to the next one.
Yeah,
'cause
you're only
I want to go.
You're only giving us $100. You're lucky we're still fucking doing this.
Yeah.
CBD Script.
And
Seriously,
1,000 Patreon members were ending it.
we may end
I
it.
just made an executive decision. It was stupid.
Use promo code Hyenas15 to get 15% off your total order at cbdscript.com. Guys, support our sponsors. Make a video, put it in your stories. Let us see that you're buying from them. Somebody bought Lakeside Maple. We appreciate it. Also, Nutrition Made Fun. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the kid, between me and this kid, we got a normal set of eyes.
Yeah.
Give it up for Matt Koch, everybody. Go to Nutrition Made Fun on Instagram. He's got an exclusive deal for Hyena fans. You can go to our Instagram. I posted his video on there so you can see what that discount is for Hyena fans. He called it the FF workout
It's
program.
great. I mean, kids are 10.
And we know a lot of our fans fucking need it. So
Yeah.
go and do it. And we're also brought to you, as always, by A Healthy Smile Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. That is ahealthyhappysmile.com. You can follow them on Instagram at A Healthy Smile Rock Hill. So check it out. Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr., we love you, cuz.
That's it, guy. And listen, the biggest news, November 8th, New York Comedy Club at the Stand. It's sold out. We're going on that show. We're going to be doing the Prohibition history lesson, right?
Nope.
No.
What did we say?
We're gonna tell them at the next
Yeah, it's just
episode.
surprise.
It's there. We're not going to say.
It's probably going to be something to do with firefighters because you know who's going to be there as well as going to be
Sean Terry, Patrick Mulrooney.
Yeah.
November 9th. The only one that has tickets left. midnight, November 9th. So technically going into November 10th, but you get there at 11:30 on November 9th. Gramercy Theater. The link is live right now on our Patreon, on our Twitter, on historyhyenas.com, wherever you go, on our Instagram, on our social networks, everywhere. Gramercy Theater, New York Comedy Festival, midnight, November 9th, live History Hyenas.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're going to see
Did we say, and we haven't announced that topic yet either, but we will.
No, because we're going fucking live. These are our first shows for the New York Comedy Festival. You guys are coming out. We're going to have a party. The whole crew is going to be there.
Yeah.
Mike Emoji Face, Zach Isis, the Greek Peace, Venetia. There's only one person who's not going to be there, and his name's Hebert.
We are selling merchandise. We're selling T-shirts. We're going to be selling all our gear, taking pictures with everybody. This show will sell out. Gramercy Theater, November 9th, midnight. Get the tickets. HistoryHyenas.com, Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, ChristyComedy.com, YannisPappas.comedy.com, Grindr.com.
And also, let me just say this. Every one of these episodes is different, guys. It's just a live podcast.
Yeah.
So if you bought tickets for the one at the stand and you want to come on the next night to see the next episode, it's going to be a different topic, and Bill Burr's going to be there. I'm lying.
It's
I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
So get us. Yeah, and then,
And we may have special guests. We don't know.
We may have special guests. We truly
never know.
could have special guests. You never know.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and look, when it sells out, this is what we've promised fans. One lucky guy's going to have Chris sit in his lap.
It's what it is.
It's gonna happen.
I may fill up a suka soda with cashew butter and shoot it at Hey Bird.
Or you'll stage dive and just fall into someone's lap.
Yeah, I'll stage dive and fall into a guy's lap.
It's what it is. Come with your questions too, because that's going to be part of the end of the show. Ask us whatever you want.
What else do we got, Mike?
Yeah, Mike, what else are we doing?
Make sure you leave it a review on iTunes, Spotify,
Yes.
everywhere you leave. Make sure you tell your friends. If you're following us on YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and follow me on Instagram at Mike P. Suarez. Follow Venetia at
Venetia A. Jarris.
And you're not getting on her. She's private, so you can request, but it's going to be denied.
Yeah, and add Z the dropout.
Yeah, add Z to drop out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And guess what we've decided?
Guess what the fuck we decided?
We decided to crack open our fucking show at Gramercy Theater November 9th at midnight with a fucking freestyle rap from Zach Isis.
Yeah.
So get them bars, you heard?
You heard? Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. And also, fucking Mike's a good comic. You're going to be seeing fucking the comedy stylings of fucking Mike Suarez before he gets catapulted over Trump's wall.
This thing wasn't recording. Is that okay?
no, for this part, we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole crew's going to be there. And let me just say this because we're about to do our first episode. Guys, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you know what? Thank you guys to our crew.
Yeah.
We got a nice little team here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We fucking, who are we led by?
Yeah.
Venetia, the Greek piece?
Venetia the Greek piece, Venetia the Great.
Yeah, and she probably does the least of the work of these three, but she's the woman and she's the only one screwed in.
No, she does the most of the work. She prepares everything. She keeps us in check.
She does keep us just, but also here's the reason why she's.
And I think I got a chance with her when she gets divorced.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
I think I got a chance with her in my 50s.
not gonna happen.
That's what it is.
But here's because you got a baby's mama. You'll get her honor killed and yourself killed.
It's what it is.
Yeah, her Greek father will find you and kill you with a machete, old fucking world style.
Romeo and Juliet status.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Fucking yeah.
So here's the deal why Venetia is top. Because here's the deal. We love Zach and we like Mike, but let's be honest. If we got to book a guest, or if we got to talk to an advertiser, or if we got to talk to a venue, we can't have Mike and Mike because they're not going to understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zach doesn't speak English at all.
Yeah.
And he's got a haircut that looks Franks and Beans like he cut it himself in his mom's kitchen.
Yeah.
So we just have to have a representative for the podcast who can speak English normally.
Yeah, and it's Venetia, and
and that's what it is.
And she's well spoken, and it's great.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, as long as you don't give a fucking word dope when you talk to our people.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't always tell you how she really feels, because that can hurt.
That can fucking hurt. Did you see how she's been reacting to our T-shirts with the logo on it?
Yeah.
I can tell by her reaction, she's not for it.
Yeah.
But we're
for
just going to
it.
override her because guess what? We're the boss of you. We're the boss of you.
I love him.
I'm the boss of me. Chris is the boss of him, and you're not the boss of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the baby's the boss of all of
Yeah,
us.
the baby's the boss of everybody, but I could tell by your reaction you're not crazy about it.
The baby told me on the phone today that it only costs $1 to buy her. That's what she told me at the diner.
And you're going to say, baby, you're worth a little bit more than that, right?
Yeah, well, her mom called me and said, that's why I was on the phone with the diner. Her mom was like, oh, you got to hear what your daughter's saying. She said to her mom, she's like, it only cost $0.25 to buy me. That's what my baby's saying about herself. And then she was like, I was like, tell our daughter that I'll pay $1.
Yeah.
And then said, tell her to pay $5.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and then was I'm sorry. Then situation
yeah.
was like I'll pay 10
For legal reasons,
and then
we
I
need
said
a
I'll
cackle.
pay. Situation said I'll pay 10, and then I said I'll pay 20, and then the situation hung up.
Yeah.
You can't go higher than 20.
And by the way, it's just clear that Bill Burr's not here, so let's just put this on the end of the episode.
No, we can't. No, Mike said we can't. We got to do it in the middle, right?
It would just be weird to cut back into
Yeah,
it
but
right
it's
now.
we're the hyenas. It's what it is. The fans know what they're getting with us.
Now it's when we talk about it like this.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been going on for 20 minutes.
No, it was good. It was fine.
Can't we just leave this on the end this
you guys
one time?
love the episode. Just keep listening. Bill warms up.
Yeah. Let's get out on that note. Yeah. You guys are
fucking yeah.
You guys are German Irish. Both
German
of you.
Irish
German
kids.
Irish.
You guys are a little too punctual.
Yeah.
You work a little too hard for me. Make me uncomfortable. I like to lay back. I like to lay down. I'm a Greek kid.
Yeah, but that's an insult to our time. When you're late like that,
Wait,
you're
are you
disrespecting
Greek?
our time.
I'm Greek. Yeah,
you are
didn't-
Greek.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you don't even know my name, you could just look at my eyebrows and you get it.
Yeah, you just
they
know
look
you're
like
Greek.
caterpillars that are gonna fly
No,
off
they
my
didn't.
face.
Those things are manicured.
They're manicured. They're
Yeah.
threaded.
At your age, because the thing about your age, once you get into your late 30s,
Thank you.
yeah,
Bill.
once you get
Thank
there,
you.
that's when
Yeah.
it all starts going fucking crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he put me in my late 30s because he's hoping there's still a chance for my career, but I'm
No, I
actually
had to fucking-
I'm in the danger zone right now.
I had to do damage control for what you said about your character.
That's true.
The
Thank you.
tickets were dipping. I'm trying to say you have nice eyebrows. You're still in your 30s.
Thank you.
When did you start really selling tickets? How old? Like where you went to a
Kid
place that-
moves fucking
No,
tickets.
the kid moves tickets
Kid
now.
moves fucking
it's
tickets.
not even a question. The kid moves tickets now. But I'm saying, when did it start?
It was a gradual thing.
But like when you got, when was the first time you
first
fucking
time
sold out?
I needed the 1-2 punch of the half hour HBO, and Jim Norton got me on the late great Opie and Anthony show.
Right.
So, and then through that coming out, I was able to sell tickets in San Francisco and Opie and Anthony markets.
Okay.
There
New
was,
York,
and,
Philly.
and then everything else went away. So like my first time, I dealt with the pressure of people came here to see you, which was a new thing. Because up until then, the whole pressure is, nobody knows who the fuck you are. It's, can I go up and get these people?
Got it.
Can I follow the local reference headlining feature act who just stirred these guys up with this reference to a part of town I don't know? So I was doing Rascals in New Jersey. First time I met Verzi, and the first time I went clean and sold out 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. And
Before you even got there.
yeah, and it was
Without a wig.
and there was
Yeah.
a whole. Well, no, they promoted the shows on Opie and Anthony.
Right.
Like it was fucking what Opie and Anthony did for all of those comics was incredible. They would basically cut commercials for your stand-up gigs. That was them paying you back,
Yeah.
and we got paid handsomely. But then some suit finally was like, "These are free commercials. They're not paying for them. You can't do these anymore." So then you had to. But then they would still talk while you were on the air, and they found this middle ground. They always looked out for us, which was great. So, and I went there, and that was the first time I heard it's a different sound of people excited to see you versus like,
Yeah.
hey, we're out and we got some free tickets. Let's go see this. So that was the first time I dealt with this. Like, I'm finally doing well, but I could lose this all tonight. Like if
Right.
I eat my dick on 4 shows, it's just you get all in your head. It's gonna spread like wildfire. He wasn't as good as what he did on whatever the radio show or TV, and it's all going to go away. So that was an adjustment period of about 3 months, and I was actually get relieved when I would go down south to like the Punchline in Atlanta, and I was only drawing like half the crowd, and I was like, okay, so it's not
Right.
Yeah, I kind of needed a break from like
Yeah.
that because I had never experienced it. It was new.
Yeah.
How much did the
That was 2005.
How much did the
2005,
Philly
okay.
thing? Because the Philly thing was like huge. That was like an unintentional. Like somebody.
I
made a
was
video.
mortified after it.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was going to laugh that I got booed. I didn't get what had happened.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I was riding back with Bobby Kelly, and he's going, dude, do you realize you just told the whole city to go fuck themselves? And I was like, and all the clips were, and all these, unflattering clips were ending up on fucking YouTube, and I was just like, oh my God, every comic I know is going to see that. I didn't know that people were going to look at it in a positive way.
Well, because it's the same thing that happened, in my opinion, to Jim Jeffries, because both you guys are good comics, where it's like something happened like that when Jim Jeffries got attacked on stage.
Yeah.
It goes viral. It says, oh, who is this guy? Then you go check him out, and you're like, oh, he's really funny.
Yeah.
Now I'm a fan.
It's unintentional.
you know what's funny about that? I saw that clip
Yeah.
of him, and then knew him for like 7 years and never put 2 and 2 together. And then somebody did the reference. I was like, oh, that's the same. I remember that. I watched that.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a clip of a comic getting punched in the
Yeah.
head.
You know what I forgot to give you shit about? Was like when you.
I don't know. Is there anything left?
Yeah, that's
Jesus
one thing.
Christ.
No, the one
Yeah.
thing I forgot was like when you were giving me shit about shitting on Philly, and then it hit me. I was like, you did a whole fucking 20 minutes of shitting on Philly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just love that you carried. That was a text argument.
Yeah.
This guy carries
No,
shit.
it's,
Yeah, great.
welcome to my life.
I
Yeah.
had to just fucking remember that.
I got a woman's brain.
Yeah, but
apparently.
they were booing me. They weren't booing you. You were just shitting
I
on
was just
them.
shitting on them, no problem.
In a very arrogant, I'm from New York,
Yeah.
therefore I'm successful just because like you chose to be born here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I said was like, it looks like New York, and then
York,
New York.
Yannis Pappas drinking the smoothies.
Yeah.
Put the wig on, make us some money.
That's it. But I said,
That's how he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yannis. No, was it Marissa?
Marisa.
Marisa.
But, you know, Marissa.
Yeah, guy, if we take a dip in ticket sales and you don't think
I'm
you're
coming
putting
out
on
with
that
the wig.
fucking wig, you got another thing coming, guy. You're putting on that fucking
Guy,
wig
when we put
and
the-
getting butts in those seats for
When
us.
we put the ticket link up and we don't fill it up, you better believe I'm doing a promo on Cameo.
I swear
I'm
to
going
God.
straight to Cameo.
If this Gramercy Theater show November 9th doesn't sell out in a week, you're putting that fucking wig on. That's all we got.
If you don't think that you think that's going to work, you got another thing coming, because I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to lie and say Bill Burr's going to be there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let's
gonna
do it
happen.
like it's Granite
I like
fucking comedy
The
club.
Hyenas and Bill Burr for the New York Comedy Festival. That's what's going on. So come check us out.
Yeah.
I'm just psyched I saw that bit live. That's my favorite bit you guys do.
Yeah.
Another thing coming?
Got nothing
Yeah,
coming.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
people
thanks.
said that where I grew up, and then also it was one of my favorite Judas Priest songs. It works on
Yeah.
a bunch of levels for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
well,
we'll get our fans will send us wild ones, and then sometimes we're like, Jesus Christ, don't say
yeah.
it.
Just
Yeah.
as long as no fans make a compilation clip of us feeling awkward with Bill for this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Am I making you awkward? What
No,
am I doing?
no, I'm saying it's
No.
It's saying somebody else did that on something else, and I'm saying we just hope
No,
it doesn't
Giannis
happen
is
here.
just being a hyena
I'm
right
just
now.
being a hyena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you fucking, come on. I
No,
feel
we're having-
comfortable
I
around
don't
you.
know what you two
Do feel
youths are
comf-
talking about.
Do you
Yeah.
feel comfortable? We feel comfortable around
No.
you. I fucking feel
No,
just
you
like
know
guy
what?
shit.
You know what the thing is? Because now I know you better. But like at the beginning, it was like I didn't know. Like
You used to say Bill's a tough hang.
because it's intimidating.
It's intimidating.
First of all, you're a closed guy.
Well,
but then
because he's got a
secondly,
lot of
like you're great.
information.
But also, you look up to the guy.
just carries shit.
yeah.
It's just fucking amazing.
No, I'm just saying, how do you relate to someone you admire so much? You know what I mean? And then you meet them, and then you're like, oh, he's just a normal
eventually
guy.
going to come back to him and his talent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm pretty good at
I just,
I'm pretty
this
good at
just looked
characters.
too rehearsed.
Yeah.
How do you just...
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at characters.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at characters, and my special's got 40,000 views, so it's doing pretty good.
what it is.
But Chris got drunk and threw up a clip, and now it has 500,000.
Yeah, that's how comedy works.
I worked so hard to do that special. I put up, it's got 40,000. He got drunk one night, called me right before. It's like, I'm hammered. I'm going to do a set. He did one 9/11 story. Shit's got 500,000 views in 13
Oh, it's
hours.
a great one.
Oh, you saw it?
I loved
Oh,
it.
thanks, man.
Not to
Thank you.
say I didn't love yours.
I was working too hard. You can
Yeah.
see the effort in mine,
Yeah.
whereas he's just a natural FF.
Well, what are you going to do?
Funny fuck.
Put on a wig.
Funny fuck.
Funny fuck, yeah.
Yeah, no, but I think
Trying to go positive.
Yeah. But
no,
no,
things are positive now for us. Come on.
things are great.
With the Hyenas, it's getting
No,
positive
we're-
now.
this podcast
Guys,
is good.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Don't let this business tear apart what you have here.
No.
This magic.
I'll crawl on
wouldn't.
his fucking
Okay?
lap.
No, you know what keeps us
The
connected? My
comedy
daughter.
that you bring that is so needed during this comedy climate. To have your friendship destroyed
No.
over clicks.
It's not going to
We
happen.
wouldn't. Not with us.
Not with us.
I think you guys need to start taking a yoga class together.
We are.
he-
Owl's Head Yoga, Bay Ridge, shout out.
Right before you do
We
this
should.
show to take all the energy out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Just drive it into a sandbar.
he actually got serious about yoga and got yoga socks.
Yeah, I got yoga socks.
That became a T-shirt of ours.
Yeah, it's called the No Fumes T-shirt.
No
We got it at
Fumes T-shirt.
historyhyenas.com.
Yeah.
Wait, what are yoga socks?
It's because I got hammer toes, so my toes cross over each other. So it's a sock that puts. If you look right here,
That's-
they keep each toe individually. Like
Now, does that
you know what I
mean that you don't have to deal with you don't have to go to a podiatrist someday and have the operation? Will it yank it back?
According to Giannis's father-in-law, I will need the operation eventually when it starts rubbing on the top of my sneakers, but
Yeah.
it's not there yet. I'll just start to get constant.
So why don't
bunions.
you just get it now so it's not as damaged?
Because I got to get a tonsillectomy too, so I don't want to go fucking toe and tonsils back to back. I want to just wait and space them out. I got to do my Comedy Central special, then I'll take a break.
You need your voice.
Yeah.
So I think you can hobble through that. Your fucking toes.
Yeah.
His feet are actually, they're shaped like they're in high heels.
They look like isosceles triangles. Yeah.
It's probably from all those years
Hooping.
playing hoop with no sneaker contract. What did you have? You have the feelers? Like, what's his face?
Yeah,
And
bullshit feelers.
Yeah. Those
that's
things
exact-
almost ended Grant Hill's career.
New Balances too. My high school is sponsored by New Balances, which is a good shoe, but it was, they're dated.
I feel like the Detroit Pistons did to Grant Hill what the Golden State kind of did to Kevin Durant.
What do you
You
mean?
know what I mean? Like, just kept pushing him out there because he was moving tickets for that team. He was the only bright spot where it's like he needed to rest that ankle. You know
Well,
what I
no,
mean?
it was Kevin Durant's decision to come back to come out allegedly.
I mean, they could have been like, no. They could have been like, you can't.
See, I disagree.
You know?
See, when we
They,
were
they
talking,
knew he was a free agent.
Guys, let's not do this.
Let's not. Okay. Let's
I'm
get back to
joking. I'm
Boston.
joking.
Oh,
I was acting like the fucking kid watching the parents argue.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Yeah.
What's your theory?
My theory is they knew he was leaving.
Ooh, this is going dark.
So
this is going
They knew he was
dark.
leaving, so it's like they were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good." They were like, "You want to play?" He was like, "I want to play." All competitors want to play. He was like, "I want to play," and they were like, "Yeah, we think you."
so you think he
you're
was a
clear."
pawn in the big game, like Shane Gillis?
Yeah.
That's what you think. Yeah, he's a pawn in the big fucking
Big
atmosphere.
fucking game, yeah.
Yeah.
because for the injury to happen that quick on nothing, on like absolutely nothing, he was way not ready to play. And that type of injury, they know that. That's not a judgment call.
Yeah, but as
That's
a guy, I understand sports psychology. I get all that. But as a human
Hey,
being,
nobody said you didn't.
yeah,
Okay?
I'm fucking sensitive. I got a
No
psychology.
reason to come in here so defensive.
I got an undergrad degree in psychology. Shout out St. Joseph College.
Yeah.
Watch what happens. That's the motto.
Your mother's very proud of you.
My mother is proud of me that I went to St. Joseph.
She's very proud. You're a doctor.
Well, technically,
You're pretty much a doctor.
I got a clinical doctor degree.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Watch What Happens is the greatest
That's
fucking
what it is.
ever. It
Yeah.
really is.
SJC. Watch what happens. Yeah.
It's like cocky.
Yeah. And
Watch
then
what happens.
The,
I like it.
And the president of the valedictorian of my class died of a heroin overdose in 2009. Swear to
That's
God.
what it is.
So 3
Yeah.
years. Watch what happens. Fucking funeral time.
Yeah.
So I think Kevin Durant, he made his decision on his own.
Yeah.
And as a guy who's worked, he was the one putting the shots up in the gym. You can tell all these people could say whatever they want, contract, property, blah, blah, blah. It's like he's the guy playing the game. He makes the decisions for himself.
But
I
you
believe
don't
that.
you don't think if he still had years left on his contract guarantee, you don't think they would have protected him? For the
I don't
future?
think you can. No, I think they probably tried to, but Kevin Durant said, "I'm playing," and then he's going out and
Is
playing.
that how it works? Is that like the
I don't know
player
the
has-
ins and outs.
I don't know.
This was like a great courtroom drama, and I was watching the closing arguments, and you just tapped out. Like, I mean, is that how it works?
Yeah, I should have just pretended like
Yeah,
I
you
know.
should just
Like,
go,
that's not
Come
the
on,
way
your
it works.
family's lawyers.
Yeah, that's not the way it works.
Yeah.
And-
Leading the player.
Yeah, I am a know-it-all. I should have just kept going with it.
You're not a no. Well, but you do know a lot of stuff. That's the thing.
Not really.
Yeah. There's a
He's
lot
not
of
saying you're smart. He's just saying you know a lot of stuff. There is
Yeah.
a difference.
There's a huge difference. Yeah. I'm not a smart kid. None of us are really smart kids. I don't think comedians.
You have a circle that I'm as a fan of yours that I'm waiting for you to bust out of. You need to stay. You stay in your safe areas.
Yeah. Give me more.
No,
I need this.
No, I'm gonna leave this
Yeah.
hanging here,
So I can put a gun in my
Knowing-
mouth. I'll
yeah,
put a gun in my
knowing-
mouth. Dear Bill Burr.
knowing that you're gonna take
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
fucking years.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be dead.
You're gonna come up to me being like, "Do you feel like
Am I out of the circle?
am I out of the circle?
Yeah.
Did I leave it yet?"
Am I outside that circle? And I'll be 66 and I'll be playing at Governors and you'll be like, not quite. You're
like
still in the
you're
circle.
like a country farmer that's afraid to go to the big city, but you grew up in the big city.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there in your little turnip farm here, and you're afraid to I don't know what it is. You got this thing where you feel like you need to stick up for your city when no one's really trashing it.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
You're sticking up for Greeks. That this country doesn't have a policy right now that's aggressive
Yeah.
Yeah.
towards the country.
Yeah.
You're going after Philadelphia and
Yeah.
and Boston. It just is.
and me, one of your good friends.
Yeah,
I'm
one of your
apparent-
good friends. I almost 3 times. I almost saw your wonderful friendship end on this episode.
Yeah. You're like a fucking uncle to my daughter, man.
Yeah. The baby. B-A-B-I.
Yeah, she calls him Aunt Giannis because she saw him once with the wig on. She doesn't know if he's a man or a woman. I swear to God. She calls him Aunt Giannis. She's confused. And my kid's mom gets mad. She's like, "You're confusing our daughter." I'm like, Giannis is confused as a person.
Yeah.
He's a they.
He's a they.
I'm a they.
We'll teach her that.
That's my preferred pronoun. They in a circle.
Yeah.
Bill, what does that mean? How do I get out of the fucking circle?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just fucking with you.
Do I got to move to LA? Is that what you're
What
is
I'm
that-
doing is I'm busting your balls, acting like I have the answer to the riddle, and I
know.
don't.
Yeah,
I
there's-
don't.
No.
You're gonna take it home, and you're gonna put a gun in your mouth.
Dude,
I'm going to kill myself. And if I do kill myself, I'm definitely writing a letter that say, because Bill Burr
Yeah.
didn't tell me what the circle meant.
Well, what you have to do is on your suicide note is part of your brain's got to get on the note, or it doesn't look real. It looks
Yeah.
like a plant.
So I blow it from behind. I
yeah.
just
Yeah.
lean down and blow it from behind.
Yeah.
To make sure.
You just offset
Yeah.
that. No, if you do that, then that's a weird place.
Yeah.
And I can see the courtroom drama. Now, if I was to kill myself, I would hear.
Yeah.
I never understood the gun in the mouth. Like
No.
you're just gonna blow out your throat.
Yeah. You know what would be a great way to do it? To ruin like the rest of his life? Would be like put up a YouTube clip of him and pause it.
Yeah.
Just like one of his great specials, and then just blow my brains against his set.
And it's
And a set
All
just,
over.
I'll never be this good.
Oh,
Dude, you know what's
Then
fu-
you'd kill my career. Be
Yeah.
like that fighter that killed somebody in the ring.
Yeah.
Never punches as hard.
See, that's how Greeks
Like-
know how to use guilt again. That we learned that from our parents.
Yeah.
I'll hurt
He's
myself.
back in the circle.
Back
yeah,
in.
back in the
circle.
fucking
You know,
circles.
like
the
in
the
Greek
circle.
circles. My mother did it.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I got pulled over because I think I went through a red light or something, and I got pulled over. And there's that nervous energy where like you get pulled over and you're like, fuck, what I do? And I had Sirius on, and you were on one of your few specials ago, and it was that bit. When you talk about, like the what are you
Trashing
fag?
women like I do all the time. Yeah.
No, but literally,
Such a range in my act.
I literally had the volume. I had the volume on, like a good, volume. And as I'm rolling down the window, I just didn't even think to turn my music down because, I'm just nervous for the cops. And he goes, license and registration. And perfect time. You go, what are you, a fag? that bit when you go, well, that's the last thing your friends will hear when you die and you hit the
God.
face off the syrup banana. Oh, you got bananas as pancakes. What are you, a fag?
Yeah.
And the cop just took him over and he goes, license and registration. He
Yeah.
asked again. I was like, it's Bill Burr.
You got a ticket, right?
Oh, I got a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't a fun. If he was a fun guy, like a fun, like a one, he would have just been like probably let me off. But he
Yeah.
was fucking some cuck.
Yeah. How do you? Here's the thing that this special you did is amazing. I think it's one of the best. I just think it's one of your better ones, and that says a lot, obviously. But like, how do you keep like when you're famous? And let's be honest, you sell tickets and you got a little bit of money.
kids
in the
don't
No,
pocket.
have
but
us too.
I'm in a great place though. I'm in a great place where like people don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I just like there's different rooms of this shit. And you can be that guy who has entourage and security and then going to a club and like, oh, we got a VIP this and just making this spectacle
Yeah.
of yourself. Or you can just fucking walk around. Like I've I don't want to name names 'cause I don't want to fuck up their shit, but I've done a couple acting gigs with like super fucking famous people and they don't behave that way. At least the guys can. Women have to have security because there's so many fucking creeps out there. But like the guys just fucking, if you just fucking walk around and act like it's not a big deal, then that you get rid of a lot of that.
Right.
Right.
Because when you take that fucking ride, that you just cut the cord to any sort of reality, and that's when you're sitting courtside with sunglasses on and doing that shit with your
Yeah.
whole Ed Hardy outfit on.
Yeah.
With some
lose
chick who
touch.
doesn't love you for texting the whole time, right? The
Oh, yeah.
Louboutins, that whole fucking the front row of a hoop game is not where you want to end up, unless
Right.
you're like some crazy.
Right.
I don't know, super fan. I'm not saying they're all bad, but in general,
Yeah.
that's like usually I would say the first sign that
Right.
you're starting to slip away, and then you're fucked.
Right. After
Then
that.
you're fucked.
Do you consciously try to do that?
It starts with the American Airlines lounge,
Yeah.
and you cut the cord from regular people trying to stand in line and get a fucking Starbucks. It starts there, and then it's how far you go. I use the lounge.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Every
that's-
once in a while,
Right.
Yeah.
I treat myself.
Yeah.
But like it's such a fucking process and like all of that shit. And you constantly got to update it, and it's just all the jokes are out with the fucking.
Yeah.
All the people are just fucking. All the animals. You got to hang with the animals, or else you don't have any material.
Well, what you have too, and what like a guy like you or a guy like a Jim Gaffigan's career, I love. It's all the powers in the fans. Like your fans are the ones that, they're fans of your work, where some of our other peers that we know, they're fans from big TV shows. It's like the network is the thing. So they're like, they just want to grab them, and they don't even know they do stand-up. They're coming to see them because they saw them in a movie or a TV show. That's a different kind of
But
thing.
either way works. Those are both two mountains you got to climb up.
Absolutely.
If you're going to do the grassroots,
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep coming to fucking Wichita until I sell this room out, which was the way I had to do it. Because who's getting who? The Hollywood's not looking for a balding redhead. Like, that's the guy we're fucking putting the movie on. So, and then there's the other side where, like, you then have to, like, book a TV show, which was really hard back in the day. I don't know about now. There's so many of them, but it still is hard. And then it's got to be a fucking hit. I think
But
that's
it doesn't
the
do
hard
anything
part
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so... it's like there was the slices of pie, and now they just take the pie and they throw it through a wood chipper.
Well,
and you just hope some fucking cream or something goes.
Well, like our peer, like from our generation is like Andrew Schultz is selling the most tickets out of all of us right now, and it's all his own YouTube stuff. It's
Podcast, too.
nothing, no Tonight shows, no TV shows, no movies.
that's
All those
great.
things are great, and I'm sure he'll get those things because of the success he has now. But it's like that seems to be the way. Like the Opie and Anthony routes don't exist for us anymore. It's like a podcast. Now,
Yeah,
like,
but now you
getting
guys
on a
have...
Rogan or your stuff, like you coming on helps us so much because it makes people search you, and then they see this and then they listen, and that's the way we have to do it.
Right, well... But you couldn't do this. There's advantages and disadvantages to whenever you fucking started. So it's just as long as you just use the advantages the way that you can. You pick a fucking road.
Exactly.
Stay on it. You got to put your blinders on because every young comic goes through that thing. Well, he's doing that. I need to be doing that. And then you're sitting there just wandering around over here, and then you're going over here. At some point, you're just gonna be all right. What the fuck do I want to do? I'm just gonna do this, and just keep fucking doing this, and and then not be an asshole, hopefully, and then hopefully
Well,
it
that's
works
why
out.
for me personally, it's been like having a child and being somebody's dad is the most grounding and beautiful thing because it just
I
gets.
so wanted you to choke up during that.
He almost did. But
I would if I
Having a child.
If having a child, if the Yankees win this year, I will choke up. Yeah. They
The streak continues.
yeah, it might.
please.
But with my daughter, I realized it when I had a pilot with CBS, didn't go, but whatever. It was a whole fucking year of my life. And like my family, I was going out to LA. I was in LA for 2 months, back and forth to LA so much throughout the year. They were making us feel like it's going to be a show. They had me meet with Kevin James and Ray Romano, and you're going to be Les Moonves called me, and it was like, holy shit, I'm going to have a show. Yannis was telling me it's not going to work, and he was right. And it's true. And he saw the pilot. He goes, "This is a piece of shit. You better hope it doesn't get on the air." I was like, "Oh man,
They ruined it.
They did ruin it.
They ruined it.
You were
It's
right.
brutal.
Sometimes you don't have to go honest because the ship was going to crash.
No, I told him
anyways.
after
Yeah.
they didn't. It wasn't. You showed me
Okay.
after.
no,
it
no,
didn't
no,
work. Yeah,
no." But it was true. But
I would have never said that before.
But when it didn't get on the air, I remember I was flying back from LA, and they told me on the plane it didn't get on the air, and there's a whole story. But I remember if I didn't have my daughter,
I
if I
told
didn't
you on the plane. They called you.
no, you know what
Giannis,
actually was.
Chris, you have a call.
I was doing a private gig in San Francisco, and I was on the runway, and they were saying and the Deadline had released the new CBS fall lineup. My show wasn't on, and I called my manager. Like, hey, it didn't go.
Hey, didn't see.
Yeah.
Seems to be. Did they forget a name?
Yeah.
Is there a page 2?
And then but he
Got
called.
to be here somewhere.
But when I call him,
Talking shit to the chick next to you. Big show.
yeah, big show. But
She watches you fall apart. Sorry.
he calls me. I call him, and I say I didn't go, whatever. And I'm on the fucking runway, like we're moving already. And he goes, no. He goes, we just got off the phone with CBS. Your show, it's between your show and another show. Who's going to be the winter pickup, the January pickup? They always have one mid-season pickup, and it's between your and another show. He's like, so you're not. They're talking about you right now. He said, we're there, Matt. The heads of the agents are in there working for you. And literally, we're like descending now. The flight attendant told me twice. She was like, turn off that phone. Like she was getting agitated. And I was like, it's off. And then like literally as we're speeding up, that text comes. I'm like looking at a picture of my daughter. The text comes from the top from my manager. He goes, didn't go, buddy. Sorry. And then we start to take off. And my head went cave back in, like, the momentum of it hit me back. I swear to God, for like 90 minutes, I was just comatose. Yeah. And then I drank on the plane. I said, let me drink on the plane. Landed.
Always a good move. Disappointment.
Yeah.
Go to alcohol.
Yeah.
What bad thing can happen?
I went right to Pinot Grigio. That's what kids from my neighborhood do.
And if you're from Northern Europe, that's just kind of the go-to move.
But then I could have dealt with that. Like, I land, and then my family knows. I tell them my mom's all upset, whatever. But then my daughter, I was like, that show Daddy had, she's 2. I was like, that show Daddy had. I was like, you know, it didn't go, and I apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then she was like, can you still push me on the swing? And then it like was clear to me. It's like, oh,
beautiful story.
my daughter doesn't.
It is. If you didn't take a shot at Northern Europeans
Yeah.
in the middle
Yeah,
of
you
What
guys
the
like
fuck?
to, you guys like to
I was-
drink.
if
Bill
this
would have
was-
got his wish. I would have cried if you didn't fucking
Yeah.
ruin it.
That was not necessary.
I
We
know.
know. We know we're animals.
You guys act like you're calm, but that you guys are like gremlins. You act
Yeah.
very nice, and then you pour a little bit of that, and then it's like fuck your mother. You guys lose it.
Yeah, well, this
Like
world,
gremlins.
this planet's ours.
Can we get away from Jesus? Zach, it's a character piece. That's my friend Patty
It's
Mulrooney.
Patty Mulrooney, Sean
Yeah,
Terry.
he's a firefighter. He's never been to the city. His first time to the city. Yeah.
But I remember it was Robert Kelly who told me, because when I had my baby, I only knew her mom 2 or 3 dates, and I was like fucking having this baby.
That's
It
what
was
it is.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it was Robert who was like, hey, listen, man, I just had a son. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me for many reasons. He said, but for career stuff, don't listen to any of the people that are telling you this is a bad move for your career or this is going to ruin your career. He said, fuck whatever they say, because they're all sitting alone at whatever comedy club on the road wishing they're going to have what you have. He's like, it's the best thing. And he was right.
Bobby is the best in those situations.
Yeah.
Now, if your show got picked up, you would not want to run into him.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
He's
What are you gonna do, dude? You gonna be
Yeah.
some next door neighbor?
Yeah. Well, he's going to
You
be
fucking.
Yeah.
he's going to be pissed at this. He's like, you have Bill
I'm
on and
fine
not us.
fucking with him.
Yeah. He's going to be pissed when you haven't
He
had him on.
probably
He's
will,
like, it's
yeah.
my fucking studio.
Dude, he's given me advice like that in key moments too. I was actually texting with Bill when I was, I was going through my recent problems. You know,
What, when you were coming blood?
no,
Gun in the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
no when
He was. He started spewing blood a little bit.
trouble. They call me Yanni Nets on the show because they feel like we
he's
got to put
passing out.
nets behind because I keep almost passing out
Yeah.
on stage.
We'll have those nets out November 9th, Gramercy Theater.
Yeah, we'll put the nets out,
Yeah.
or Mike Emoji behind me in case I fall
Yeah,
after
Mike-
his set.
yeah.
he'll be So I told
Mikey
you,
Pillows.
I passed. And Comedy Connection, I canceled my whole weekend. I got off stage. I was doing.
Yeah, I had to call your wife.
Yeah, and I was still struggling with this when I was doing Mohegan Sun at Comics.
Yeah.
and I spoke to Bill, and it was just so nice to speak to somebody older and and
Anytime he goes, he's lying.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. What are you?
I don't know what that is.
It means you're older,
Older,
and
wiser.
been there.
Further ahead in the career, let's be
A lot
clear.
further.
Let's be clear.
Kid moves fucking
I mean, the
tickets.
kid's fucking barely selling out bananas.
Yeah, I sold it out once, and I haven't been since I put down the wig. I haven't been asked
Yeah.
back.
I got asked to give money back to cops in San Francisco. That's how bad I did.
Oh, I got sent home. I got sent home. Punchline Sacramento. I just, hey, Bill, come on in the
That's what I'm
office.
there
I'm
this
like,
weekend.
oh, they're really impressed with my new hour. They're like, yeah, Bill, Sunday ain't happening. We're gonna send you home. How would you like to get on a plane right after your show? I got one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got demoted from headliner down to feature act the first time I headlined at the Trop in fucking Vegas. The chick I was seeing, I flew her out to see me my big headlining. Oh yeah.
But this is early on, right? Like were you still in your 20s but at that point?
No, I was about 30, I think, when that happened.
Wow.
I was definitely 30. I was 30. When I feel the hit to the chest, that felt like in your 30s.
Yeah.
20s, you can shake them. You get a young running back. You still got young legs. In your 30s, that's when they start, like when the Lions go after that one buffalo.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
start
yeah.
slowing them down.
Yeah.
That's kind of what was going on there.
Yeah, me and Angelo tried to do a theater with Maurice Ampanos in Philadelphia, and we sold about 50 tickets in like a place that fits 700.
I was there. I did that.
So they moved us to the bar area.
Wow.
So we did the show at the bar area, which I'm glad. I would rather have done that than do it in the theater.
Yeah.
So they made the right move, but it hurt. It stung.
I feel like I'm going to Sacramento Punchline this weekend, and tickets are low, but it's one of those things where it's like
it's a tough ticket.
it's a tough, and it's just like, you know what? This is where I'll work on my stuff. I'll fucking just try to kill every hour, and just promote as much as I can. I mean, what can I do?
Well, make sure you have a car.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
rent
remember
one.
I didn't have a car and I was trying to save money and I just was at the comedy condo and there was a McDonald's right near it.
Yeah.
It was one of those dirty McDonald's.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a dirty McDonald's and just fucking people hanging out there. So I was just, it was a.
That's third.
I don't think I was that upset when they sent me home. Probably. But
yeah.
I did a tour. This is back during the when Dane blew up on MySpace, and all of a sudden people saw the power of social media. then all these agents, it was so fucked. They started trying like, well, you got 3,000 and he's got 15,000 and you got 4,000. We put you all together. You're going to sell out an 800-seat theater, and it just didn't. It was just like it's like you're a country singer, you're doing death metal, and you juggle.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have like a through line.
Right.
So they tried to put me, Geraldo, and a young Mike Birbiglia together. And I should have known it was a bad idea because we were trying to think of a name for the tour. We couldn't. I remember Geraldo, rest his soul, he goes, how about 2 men and a baby? And I was like, that could work. And we could do the poster. And we actually should have done that, but I forget what it was. I forget what we ended up even calling it, and it just didn't work.
Right.
Because Greg and I were similar enough that we sort of had the same little fan base.
Right.
And then Mike was way over there, and it just was not, there's got to be a through line to the show other than this 3 fucking guys talking into a mic. So yeah.
That's funny that they were just trying to they're trying to add your numbers together.
Oh yeah,
They'll do anything.
Don't build the act.
Yeah.
Don't go that route. Let's get the money now, burn them out, and
Yeah.
then fucking ride the next horse. Shoot these in the head.
Yeah, I mean, our agents, nobody was paying attention to us until we sold out this quickly. The first show were History Hyenas, and now they're all like perked up. They're listening to this right now.
Yeah,
so
now
how you guys doing?
now they have fucking notes for us.
Yeah.
A year and a half later.
Because their
Fuck
whole
your
shit
notes.
is like podcasting was bullshit, and then what's this? And now it's like this magical thing. There's always
Sure.
that thing that they think, so and so did this, so do this, and then you'll get
Yeah.
there. And it's just I don't know.
Well, it's like a different subculture of comedy now. Like you can't. There's certain people that we as stand-ups are like, oh, so and so isn't that good at stand-up, but they're really good at the podcast, so they deserve to sell out. Like people go see them and they love their show, so it's like sometimes other comedians want to hate. It's like, well, that fucking person's good at that.
Yeah.
They're not good at the stand-up, but they're good at the podcast.
And I'll be honest with you, I really think that the conditioning is changing. I feel like people's sensibilities changing because of podcasts. I think like stand up almost seems a little contrived now. The way like you look at it.
No.
You don't think so?
No, there's nothing better than a comedian just going up on stage, saying what they're thinking, and ripping a crowd.
It is, but
The
for
the laughs per fucking second compared to.
it's true. I agree with you, but I'm saying the young people I've noticed, like when you do comedy,
He thinks too much. You follow him
do.
on
He's a
Instagram?
Greek.
I do.
Yeah.
Fucking theories and theories. It's just like
I call him Yanni Long Days.
Yanni Long Days, because
Yeah.
when he sees, it's going to be a long
Every time
day.
he tweets something out at like 3 o'clock in the
Yanni
morning,
Long Days.
I'll always tweet, I'm in it for a long fucking day. Because whatever you see on Twitter, him getting that, I live 3 blocks away from him, so I'll get a text at 6 a.m., you want to get coffee? And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, give it to him.
hey, can I dump the first 6 minutes of my day on you?
Yeah.
It's, like, it's
Yeah.
already building up.
Yeah.
The best is he figures out ways to get off the phone. Like I don't know, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh wait, there's an elephant coming. I gotta go. There's an elephant coming. I can't.
He was
Yeah.
just gonna throw his fucking real job all onto the bus.
Yeah.
I think it's like you've trashed your character. She's not selling.
Not anymore.
Stand up ain't happening anymore. You are fucking gloom and doom.
Hyenas is the only thing he's saying.
I am. Like part of me is like, I'm a little worried. I'm like, yeah, Hyenas is doing real well because I put all my energy into this.
Yeah.
And now that your Comedy Central deal's over, you're probably going to do that too.
Yeah, that fucking ended yesterday abruptly.
No, but
You had it and
Never.
you lost it, guy.
It never ends.
no.
Nicely.
This is going good. We're having a lot of fun, and we're starting to move tickets off this, which is nice.
Which is, but it's the
Yeah.
way. It's the 20. The thing that I'm hopefully.
And let's
is-
be honest, we have a good time together.
We got a great time.
We have a good time.
And I just feel confident if the podcast sells tickets, we have strong enough backbones now that we could give them a good stand-up show, and it's not
You
just
guys
like
are gonna be fine.
yeah.
You're gonna be fine. I love the show. You guys
Oh,
are
thank you.
so
Thank you.
much
Well,
fun.
fucking tweet about
fun
it.
to watch.
Yeah. Make a
Is
note.
it ever enough for you, Chris? I'm on your fucking show. Jesus fucking Christ.
Mike, make a note. You can edit that. We're going to do a little
Oh,
clip.
is it
Bill
because
Burr.
I tweeted about the other thing? I forgot to tweet about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
Well,
us feel insecure.
Well, because I didn't want to fucking. I thought I had to do it in chunks.
No.
But then it freaked me. I don't. I'll tell you the Hollywood shit afterwards.
All right.
What happened because of the tweet? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What's-
no, we're
what
just
are we
kidding.
talking
I was honestly just kidding.
I'm lost. What happened?
I fucking tweeted that I was going to be in the Barstool thing, and then my game plan was then to tweet on the way down here.
Oh.
But I didn't because I got involved in some other stuff. Not to say you guys are not important to me.
No.
I was looking like I went out of my way.
I know.
No,
that.
we appreciate
Publicists
this.
We weren't even thinking
forgot
about the tweet.
you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
like
She's my
They were
publicist,
like,
too, which
they
hurts.
don't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire
They're
that
not
bitch.
a factor. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I made sure. I said, hey, he made sure he fucking put. But I double checked.
No,
I
we
wanted to
appreciate
do
it,
this
man.
show.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. We
This is
appreciate it.
humongous for us.
This is.
I watch you guys on Instagram. I think you guys. I have the highest. I'm doing Yannis now.
Yeah,
The highest.
he's got highest respect for this guy.
Yeah.
I mean the highest.
Real quick, can we just read the Patreon members? Just real quick. We have to
names.
read them every episode. So we got people, Patreon. You got the Patreon?
He doesn't
No, I
do
don't.
it.
Oh, you don't do it. Okay.
It didn't work for me.
All right. So for us, it's what we do here. So it's patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. People go, join, they get extra bonus content, all that bullshit. We encourage them to make a funny name. If they don't make a funny name, that means they're here for the content.
Straight
they
to the
got a
back.
corporate job. We just say straight to the back. We don't fuck around with their name.
Like the guys
But-
who used to go for the porn section, they go straight
Yeah.
to the back. They
Yeah.
walk
Those
into the
saloon doors,
Yeah.
those swinging doors.
straight to the back.
It'll be
Yeah.
real quick, and then we just pick one who's our PPW, pseudo penis of the week.
Funniest
Hyenas have
name.
pseudo penises. We give him the PPW. That's it. 2 minutes and it's gone. Okay. First up, the DA. I don't know what that
Straight
is.
to the back.
Straight to the back.
Here for the content.
Lauren Titus Robertson.
Straight to the back. Here for the content.
Joe Shaia.
Wow, we got a whole bunch of
Well,
square kids.
but now
Getting
here we go.
crowded back there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dominic slinging Pete's with a mediocre piece Morano. There we go.
Good one. Yeah.
Steven, put your fancy clothes on. We're going to Olive Garden, Kelhauer.
That's another good
nice.
Yeah.
Then we got Rachel, one name.
Yeah. Here for the content.
Then we got Anahid from
On who?
Anahid. I don't know, just one name.
Content.
Here for the content.
Straight to the-
International appeal.
International appeal.
yeah.
Sandra D.
Sandra D. Absolutely.
Kyle, my mother wanted a daughter, so I tucked to Crowley. Then we got Anthony Jalapeno Piece Ortiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
another-
Harrison Barber, straight to the back.
Straight to the back. I'm here for the content.
Then we got Charlie, Patty Mulrooney, finger blasting my mom's booty, and it's just what it is. 10. Matt, the half wasp, half sauce monkey, 100% for the cause. Yeah.
Wow, here we go.
Here we go. Then we
Coming
got-
closing strong.
Then we got G&D.
G&D.
Here for
Okay.
Then we got
Or he's promoting his plumbing business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got
Yeah.
Bubblegum Brown.
Bubblegum-
Funny name.
He went
Bubblegum.
for it. He went
Yeah.
for it. But Bill Burr's here. You got to come
Yeah,
stronger.
gotta come strong.
I
Tanner,
like Bubblegum Brown. That sounds like
Okay.
an old school pimp.
Really likes it.
Harlem Globetrotter.
That is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Tanner fell in love with the toot. Funny.
Funny one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Johnny Stevens, here for the content.
I'm here for the
Straight
content.
to the back.
Straight to the back.
Victoria, make no mistake, doesn't want to get sent to the back. Hillier.
Goody,
Okay,
goody.
so she gets it.
She's a Clyde Drexler, born in the era of Jordan. Yeah, there's some better ones.
Homer Salgado.
It's not her fault, though.
It's not her fault.
Yeah.
Homer Salgado. It's a funny name.
White Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, Chrissy tucked it back and sat in my lap, Houston. Reeves.
Good one.
Funny.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of inside jokes
Yeah.
there.
Dennis, raincoats are for quitters. Blake.
I like the kid.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Not bad.
He took a swing.
Then this kid just gave his Instagram name, Vicer_Rock. Straight
kid
to the
screwed
back,
in,
but
yeah.
he screwed in. He's
Yeah.
putting his Instagram name on.
Yeah, he's promoting.
Danny, this lap was made for Chrissy D's Fanny Nieves. 10. Yeah. Then we got Jessica, Jessica, ex-toot, current trash monkey, a bit on the autistic scale, F and B. Wait. Jessica,
Give it from the back. Yeah.
Jessica, ex-toot, current trash monkey, a bit on the autistic scale, F and B's.
Pretty good,
So
but
it's
your
all
read,
one word. It's too much.
it was good. Yeah, your read kind of killed it. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's funny. It's funny.
Clyde Drexler,
Next
born in
one.
the wrong era.
You know,
There's
it's
a few more
overrated judging somebody's intelligence by how they read out loud. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's one word. So the brain is designed. The brain is designed to break it up into syllables. That's why
I
the
still
English.
think you're smart. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate
And
it.
I believe you because you're a doctor.
Absolutely.
You're a
yeah.
doctor.
Next one here for the character piece.
Here for the character
Funny,
piece? Goody, yeah.
An Irish kid who's got a great family and career, so I'm headed in the right direction. White. That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Goody.
Luis Toot is my pronoun. Distefano.
Goody.
Luis is just a funny name.
Luis is good.
Is that
Li-
Coke?
Huh?
Toot. Coke.
Toot. No,
Toot is a prostitute.
Prostitute.
But we call
Oh.
toots people who don't sign on to our Patreon. We call them toots. People who are on a Patreon are non-toots.
Non-toots.
But we just call everybody toots.
If you listen for
Toot
free, you're a
was
toot.
fucking cocaine when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
It could be that.
Yeah.
That's the TUTE.
Toot. Riding the rail.
Yeah. Lisa Dunn.
Lisa
here for the
Dunn.
content.
Here for the content, straight to the back.
Sean shot so much rope it clogged the drain. Meal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaac just a misdemeanor. Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. He went for it.
Screwed in Irish Mick cleaned out by the holy priest. Peace. Yeah. Mikey low key Mexican hoping for the wall because I like my job. Yeah. 10. Chris deep throat but not like Watergate Distefano. Okay, yeah,
he
deep
went
throat
for it
because he was
took a
political
swing.
thing.
Ken
Aaron-
Burns. He went Ken Burns on it.
Yeah, he went for it.
Then this guy just put Julian fuck Anderson.
Okay. Kid had writer's block, and he just let it out.
Yeah, Chris, one word.
Yeah.
Big Relio. Luke, no fumes, even though it burns.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Jennifer Jasper, Andrew, Chris Murphy, Ryan Ramirez. Then we got Fitz jerking my pseudo penis to become a TBG, Hyena Patrick. TBG's a true blue gay.
True blue gay, yeah.
Then we got Alex cracked open and cleaned out his pseudo peen on the NHS with warts.
It's a goodie, but to run on sentence.
Okay.
He tripped himself up.
We're almost done here.
Yeah.
I think the fuck was a voice text.
It might have been
Could have
voice
been.
text,
Could have
yeah.
been a voice text. Yeah.
Carrying a hot plate.
Yeah. Could have been. Could have
You
been.
know,
Yeah.
took something out of an oven.
Yeah. And
Then-
And set it down and then said the last name.
Then
Yeah.
we got Tara's good Irish Catholic kid, Gregan.
okay.
And then we have one that, buckle up, Jakey's not a toot, but might crack open Chrissy's cute little poop shoe. Yeah.
Wow.
That
wow.
might be it. Okay, Gerald Rubin Jr.
Yeah. Content.
Jenny Double D, make no mistake, I'm moving vegetables.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ku Klux Kobe, the Third Reich will rise again. Sheets. I mean, you got to stop with these names, guys.
Yeah, it's your fault. You know
can't
it is.
do that.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Rory King. Then we got I got a tickle in my sphincter. Chrissy punched me through. Sean, not a sauce monkey. Pazza Louis. You're a fucking sauce monkey.
Yeah.
Sauce.
That's what we call Italians.
Italians.
Sauce monkeys. Yeah.
Then we got purple-headed yogurt slinger.
I
And then we got Luke Guidry. And then we got Kenny and Non-Toot with a good lap drill. So thank you for those are the newest members of the Patreon.
I mean, that was
Who's
a
the
Hall of
PPW?
Fame team.
Who's the PPW?
Is it Jakey?
Cute shoot? Cute poop
Well,
shoot?
that's, I mean, Bill, do
Bill,
you
does
have
anybody
a favorite?
stick out for you? Did you,
dude,
you stop listening?
There was like
Too many.
9,000 of them.
Yeah, it's
well,
always-
and then also you got your own your own jargon here.
Yeah, they got their. We got
Yeah,
a
what's it?
language.
It's good.
They
We're
got a
hoping it
language
catches
all
on.
their own. Ernest Borgnine.
All right, who are we going to give it to?
Trucker, right? Who do you give it to?
Who do you got? Who do you got?
God, I can't even.
Yeah, there's so many
so
good
fast. Okay, we had Dominic Singing Pete's with the mediocre Pete's Morano.
ones. Yeah.
We have
Mike, you're the
Bubblegum
best.
Brown.
But yeah, Bill liked that
Yeah,
one.
Bill liked that
Bill
one.
liked that
He
one.
said sounded like a
Bill
pimp's
liked
name.
Bubblegum Brown.
Yeah.
But I think this is the wrong list.
Then
Like for the like I wouldn't put him as far as the
Got it.
yeah.
Right.
Jakey's not
Great
a toot.
guitarist, wrong band.
Right. Perfect way to describe it.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jakey-
I like cute little poop shoot.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
I like the Mexican. I want my job.
I want my job, so build the wall.
Yeah, I like that one guy. I like the
He's a
Mexican
low-key
kid.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Venetia, who do you like?
There's also
There's
Screwed
so
In,
many.
Irish Mike cleaned out by the Holy Priest piece.
That's another
Right,
goodie.
it's another good
Irish
one.
kid.
But I like Jakey's because it is almost a poem.
What is it again?
Jakey's not a toot, but might crack open Chris's cute little poop shoot.
I like the one
it
about
flows.
shooting so much rope you clogged up the drain.
That was
another
good, too.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I mean,
We got to give it to somebody. 'cause
let's
we're
give
at-
it because we're honored today to have Bill Burr here. Let's let him pick. One.
Shawnee
Yeah.
shot so much
Let's
rope
let
it
him
clogged the
pick
drain
up
meal.
high.
That was the one, Bill?
Bill, you want which one you like?
You like to shoot
Oh,
the
you
rope?
gonna put it on me?
Yeah, it's your.
Well,
It's on
it's
you.
just a
You're
silly
gonna make
thing.
this fucking kid's life.
They don't get a car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh,
fine.
all right. Then I'll go with the rope clogging up the drain.
Yeah,
Shall I read it out?
Yeah, Shawnee, thought so much rope, it clogged the drain meal.
I couldn't hear it.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like I picked a bad one.
No,
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
good one.
that was
That was a
good.
good one.
We
We'll
laughed
review
hard
it
at
down,
that
too.
one.
Yeah, it's
Sauce
All right.
Slingers,
Like it.
great.
Bill, thank you so much. Paper
Thank you for
Tiger on
having me.
Netflix right now.
You guys are fucking awesome. You guys are awesome comedians. Stand up is not over.
Thank you, Bill.
Literally, the baton is being passed to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're right in the age where you're going to do the best fucking shit you're ever going to do, and you're walking away from it. You know why? Because you're afraid, man. You're going to start selling tickets in Des Moines, and you're going to have to get out of your circle.
Yeah, I don't want to get
There's
out of
going
that
to be no
circle.
Greeks out
Gonna-
there.
I know,
Yeah.
man.
Alicia Keys didn't write a song about Des Moines.
Moines,
yeah.
That's it.
I'm ready for the challenge. I mean, I want to get out of this
Look,
goddamn
he looks like
circle.
he's holding a fucking blanket right now, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ready for the challenge. He's already pulling the covers over his
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Yo, to be honest with you, our dream, we love doing history tours. We love doing the show. We want to do this podcast live. We want to travel around and do it live, like we're going to do for the New York Comedy
Like
Festival.
that's how we sell. That's our road
Yeah.
dates.
All right, don't listen to me. I'm from the old school. I don't know how to do
No,
it.
we're
Hey,
still
kid,
stand up.
This is what you do. You
both.
get yourself a black and white headshot.
No, we're
okay?
still doing this. Hey, staple your resume onto the back.
Listen, Netflix, Paper Tiger, Netflix, Bill Burr, everything awesome. Check me out, ChristyComedy.com. I got my dates coming up.
Oh,
Giannis-
Star Wars too. I'm going to be in the Mandalorian.
Holy shit.
November
There you go.
11th.
Awesome.
That's right.
That's something.
Don't
That's-
blink. Don't blink. You'll miss me.
That's insane.
Still,
Was
you-
that like a dream of yours to get in a movie like that?
I'm a sports guy,
Yeah.
so I didn't know much about. I mean, I Star Wars. I knew a lot of
Look at his face right now.
I know.
I mean, this kid, he's almost.
No, but I'm
He's
enjoying
crying.
meeting Star
Yeah.
Wars fans. They're
Yeah.
like really fucking cool.
Are
nice,
you crying right
nice
now?
people.
No,
Are you tearing
Mike,
up right
Mike
now?
just shot his
He's
fucking rope on my knee.
tearing up right now. Is that my imagination? Is he tearing up?
I am
Because
getting
I
hard,
caught the way he was
but-
looking at Bill. He couldn't believe that he's meeting
trying
someone in
to-
Star Wars.
You know what? I'll clock that, and I'll see next time I come do the show if you'll have me. If I tweet about it,
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll see if it changes.
I mean,
Give us a retweet
Yeah, I mean,
or
you
a
know.
favorite.
Yeah, I
I,
mean,
I can fucking move my thumb.
we'll
give you a
check
little
our
heart there.
schedule.
Appreciate it.
We'll check our schedule,
All
see if
right.
we're available.
fuck
All
I
right.
love what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Bill.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
One of the greats. Thank you, Bill.
Absolutely.